Welcome to another live stream on custom screen printing. See that work? Is that working right? Is that not working right? Hold on for a minute, folks. I want this to be working right with the stream here. And don't be lagging on me either, you dummy. I hope that this screen is working tonight, and I hope it don't kick me off my stream again. But welcome to another live stream on custom screen printing. My name is Wayne, and I'm here to do another live stream tonight. And hopefully, we don't have a problem with this again, because I know before I had an issue with this, and I hope that I don't have any problems doing the stream tonight, because some of these can be pretty frustrating, if you know what I mean. But I hope everybody comes in and joins me tonight. It was pretty interesting today. I went to some channels today. I visited them. That ones I supposed to go to. So it was pretty interesting and pretty thorough and everything. I went to Crystal's channel, watched her video. I hope I'm not lagging, because this is getting ridiculous. Let's see what I'm saying here. I gotta get back in the stream we ought to be. All right, anyway. I hope I'm not lagging right now, because it seems that the stream is slow behind me, and I'm in here and I'm talking, but the other one over here is slow moving. I swear YouTube is doing something. Hey, John Paul, welcome to the stream. I think that YouTube is doing something. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something to this live stream, because every time I turn around, I'm having issues. And I even rebooted my modem today, and I'm still having issues. See what this speed says to my internet here. Speed test. See what it says here. Yeah, it's fast. 700, 800. Yeah, it's fast. It ain't slow. So it ain't me doing it. It's 910, 1409 megabytes. So it ain't me doing it. Gotta be YouTube then doing it. Anyway, we're here tonight to do a live stream. I hope a lot of people show up. It looks like they're going to show. I have 4 up there. So I hope nothing happens to the stream. Because last time I was on an hour and a half and it kicked me off. So I'm hoping it doesn't do that tonight. I hope not. I hope more people. We had 4 up there and it died down. I think something's wrong with the stream. I think it is. I'm hoping that nothing's going wrong with the stream like it did last time. I hope the ones that are up there was 4 of them. I hope they come back. Hope they're not being pushed away or something. Now it went down to 1. What the hell is going on here with this stream? It's a crazy night, you know. I don't know what's going on. I hope everything's all right for everybody tonight, though. Hoping is fine. Everybody's doing well. Hope the weather is good for you out there, or wherever you are located. And you not getting no stupid any more white stuff on the ground. That was enough, wasn't it? Anyone that like John Paul, I think it's enough, right? No more white snow, right? I'm just waiting for this this live stream to pick up. Stop kicking people off here, you darn idiots. I don't know what the hell you doing to me anyway? Had 4 up there, now I'm only have 1 up there. What the hell's going on with this restream? What the hell's the matter with this? I swear they're having more issues with this. Jeez, this is ridiculous. Well, I had a little fun today, though. You know, the fun that I do have is when I visit other people's channels and view some videos. I have one person that I couldn't view tonight because I had an internet issue again. It kept like this, a circle going around. I couldn't view that person's channel today. I was on there for a few minutes, then it went down. I think YouTube is having issues with this. I don't know what's going on, but it seems to be doing this a lot. I don't know why, but it's crazy. Don't understand, but I don't know. I just don't understand this at all, you know? So I'm going to try to scan my computer here. So hoping everything is going well for everybody today. I'm not complaining saying I'm had some bad luck, you know. I'm just thinking it's an issue with the internet. It's kind of crazy tonight. I don't know what's the matter, but don't seem to be working right for some reason. I don't know what happened, but something's going on. I have no idea what. I'm waiting for things to start picking up. Anyway, they stopped picking up. It kept dropping the numbers. Hey there, Crystal. How you doing? This internet's acting weird again, Crystal. I even rebooted my modems, and one for the router, one for the modem, and it's still acting like a bonehead. Unbelievable. Well, whenever they show the right numbers up there, you're darn restream dummy. And we'll see how many people are in here. Remember, you come in, everybody, give a thumbs up to this channel. I appreciate if you do. Make it a habit of doing that because it helps the channel out. And I'm just, it was a nice day out today. I had a good day today, you know. I had a chance to, you know, work out today, and it really felt good. The 30-minute workout worked out pretty good. Now I will work out again tomorrow for 30 minutes. But try to lose the weight, and I will lose it. And when I do, you will all know because I won't look. So out of shape. I know, doesn't it stink there, Crystal? It's crazy. I don't know what's going on, but I have no idea. I don't know if I'm lagging or not. Am I? I don't know. Do I seem to be doing all right to you, everybody on here? Do I seem lagging to you? Let me know if I'm lagging, all right? If I am, let me know. It's important that I know because I don't know if I am or not, but I hope I'm not. Just let me know if I am. Oh, phew. Shitting too much here. I just have a lot of fun. Oh, good. I hope not. Hope I'm not doing any more lagging. Did enough of that today. So, yeah, I watched your video that you had that from Walmart. I did watch it. I gave you a comment. Oh, there goes one thing. Knock me back my green screen out, you little. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Jesus. Telling you, really serious? Give me my green screen back or I'll punch you in the nose. No problem there, Crystal. That was pretty cool. Cottage cheese, man. Yeah, I always support you. You know that. I have no problem with it. I went to Joel's channel too and watched it. Hey, Mark, how you doing? NJ Fisher Maniac is in the house again. How you doing, Mark? What's up today, dude? What's up? I had internet issues today, Mark. That's why I didn't do many visiting people's channels, and I tried to do another channel, and the channel had an issue. It's crazy internet. I don't know what's going on, but it's acting stupid. I don't know what is going on with this. Let's see if my green screen will be back again. Unbelievable. Hope that changes. Oh boy. There we go. That's better. Oh man. I'm telling you. What a day today. What a day I've been having. I am. I'm just going nuts with this computer. It's acting like a freak show today. I don't know what's going on, but it's acting weird. Hey, Rita, welcome. No, I wasn't. I was talking about my crazy computer. I had issues with that all day today. Last night I was on the live stream. I was on a live stream yesterday, and wasn't it yesterday that it took me off for an hour? It only allowed me to go for an hour, and then it kicked me off. And then today I had another issue with it. It was acting like a freak show. I'm not sleeping. I'm just having an issue with this computer. I froze. It wasn't. Let me see. I think I froze today too. I think yesterday I froze. I know that. And I don't know. But I had to go in the afternoon and get the stream going, and after I got off, I worked out for about 30 minutes and did the exercise. And today, tomorrow's another 30 minutes. Oh, you poor thing! You had to have a nap, but you can't. You have to cook dinner. Okay, that sounds like a plan. You could take a nap afterwards, though. After you cook dinner. I don't take naps unless I'm really tired, but I'm not tired today. I'm just I got ready to have my computer. That's it. I'm just hoping that this don't happen again tonight. No, Mark, no nap for me. I'm not tired. I'm just sitting here putting my feet up, itching my palm of my hand. No, I'm not taking no naps. Nope, no naps for me, folks. Nope, I don't have to take a nap. I'm not tired. So there I am. And I'll tell you, you can take a nap, Mark, if you want to. You can take a nap after supper too. I'm not tired. I'm not taking no that nap. I'm just doing my stream. I'm not sleepy. I set up a live stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, you will be laughing your ass off. Sorry, I'm not taking naps. I'm too busy to take naps. I'm not tired. I usually am, but I'm not. I'm working out now, so I'm not getting that tired now. And I like working out now, so 30 minutes a day is going to be for mine. Crystal says she's tired. I'm tired. Like you can pick on Crystal. She's tired. She said that I'm tired. LOL. So you can pick on Crystal for a change. She's tired, so go pick on her, not me. I'm not tired there, Mark. I wonder where Joe is today. I wonder if he's going to come in. He was funny today. He was working in his yard doing a small project. Nah, I can't touch those plants. They're not mine. That's just a green screen. You know who does the same? Jay Mary says the same. I wish she can. She said, I wish I can go near those plants and water them. They might be fake too. It might be a fake thing. You know, it might be all fake. I gave you a little bit of this until you want more. If you had a hamburger, I gave you a little bit. Let me mute this. This is good. Man, this is good. Mm-mm. Rice and kielbasa with sauce. This tasty and good. See? Rice and kielbasa and sauce. Yum, yum, yum. I'm having this. Let me turn my green screen off for a minute. I'm having rice, kielbasa, and sauce. Oh, it tastes good. Yum, yum, yum. So good. So good. Nothing much there, John. Nothing's going on over here. Everything's very quiet. Everything very quiet these days. I don't cough as much, but it does come on me, but you know how it is. Kielbasa, yum, yum, yum. Delicious. Might have a second helping of it. Also good for you. Well, so how's your weather over there, John? You ain't having any more white stuff, are you? Very funny, Mark. No, it doesn't drip down my chin. I'm eating it. I always food that one, not me. Rain, huh? I heard it rain over here too. I heard some. I'm gonna get some more of this. It's good. I'm sorry about it tomorrow, but hey, I don't care. Give a shit. Have to have some more of this. It's so good. Right now we deal with. Oh, wow. What's wrong, John? We're hearing a lot of that in the news. I don't know what to tell you. I don't mention him. I don't mention him, John. The news does enough of that. Believe me. Of course, you're gonna deal with him. It's what you know. What can you do? He's in there now. I didn't vote for him. I didn't even give him a vote. I didn't vote. I don't vote no more. Oh, this stuff is good. This stuff is good. Oh. I'm not eating anymore. This is my last portion. I'm not eating till I'm full. I don't like eating till I'm full. So I hate forks. So how's your day being now? How's your day there, Crystal? What'd you do there when you went off live? I went off my live. What'd you do? Sleep? What'd you do? Sleep when you went off, or did you keep busy doing something? Well, come up the panel. Well, come up the panel, Crystal. Let me know if you want. I'll give you the link. It's no big deal. Made homemade sauce, but with lots of amber. Oh, you cooked? Okay. I can imagine what you cooked. It must be darn good. Okay, let me give you a link. I'll let you up and then I'll take the link out afterwards. Okay, let me get you up here. And I'll go take the link out. All right, move it. Okay. All right, make sure I didn't hit you by accident. That's stupid. What a dumb thing. I didn't know.
Thank God.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, I made I'd call it a meat sauce, a meat spaghetti sauce, and I put it on top of tortellinis.
Oh, okay.
So, And I
Oh.
did dishes and I cleaned the house and I straightened some stuff up and
No, you're
things
tired.
like that. Did laundry, hung up laundry.
No wonder you get exhausted.
Yeah, and dealt with the people who are still waiting on for our son so he can get his money. And we finally kind of figured that out today. But now tomorrow I have to go to the bank and all this other stuff. So it's like we've been running around 3 days in a row. I don't usually leave town. Leave my house that often. Like
Especially
unless
when
I
you do
have to.
it. Yeah. Stupid world.
Mm. So yeah,
That's all I'm gonna eat tonight. I don't want to eat till I'm full. I don't like eating that. That is enough.
yeah. Since I had my hernia acting up, I literally have stopped eating more than I should. Like instead of 2 sandwiches, I'm eating one. That's it. I ain't eating two. Instead of drinking a heck load of milk with it, I'm drinking water. I ain't drinking milk because I'm addicted to the milk and I drink too much of it. It's bad for my stomach. And I'm trying
Oh,
to see if maybe I'm sensitive to milk now. I hear when you get older, you change or something.
you got
Sometimes
lactose.
you're sensitive to things, huh?
You lactose tolerant?
No, I don't get diarrhea. I wish. I get the opposite. Hey, look at Dia. 2 Dias, 3 Dias. Hey, Dias, how you doing?
Yeah, I have a lactose tolerant to real milk.
I don't use whole milk. I use 2%, but I
I
drink
don't.
so much of it. I think it fills up my hernia or something.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't
So I
drink
just
much.
have to stop doing that.
I don't
Yeah.
drink. I don't even buy milk. I don't drink it anyway.
I love milk. I love milk. I love bread. If I give up milk and bread, those things, that's what makes me fat. When I give those up and I start going low carb and start doing the intermittent fasting I do,
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot better. I feel better. I get more energy. I walk. So I gotta get back to that. So I'm trying to cut down slowly today. I made the tortellini and I didn't. I ate like half of what was on my plate, and I didn't fill my plate up to what I usually do. And I had a salad on the side of it, no bread.
Now, so I eat no more than 8. That's it for me. I have a
Mm.
limit. It's,
I only ate twice today. I ate that for supper and for lunch, which I did not record, and I should have. But whatever. Sometimes I forget things, especially when crap's going on. I made some cooked roast beef with some cheese and mayonnaise on one sandwich. I only had one. It was delicious.
I got some. I got another software for nothing.
Nice.
Sarah Photo X8, and what's the other one? Draw Plus X8
Huh.
and Page Plus X9. And I know how to. I looked around the the web to get the what do you call it, the registration keys,
Hmm.
and I found them and put it down as paper. So if anybody wants the software, it doesn't cost nothing. No monthly payments, no nothing.
Yeah.
And they work, and they can actually. Photo Plus X8 does photographing, like takes tears out of the photograph, and then you can even cut people out of a photograph if you wanted to.
Oh, that's
That,
cool.
they're the only ones that came out with that anyway. So
Hmm.
the cutting
Yeah,
tool,
that's cool.
I use it in my when I do people's logos. I cut them out,
Yep.
and I was working with Joe's logo for the hell of it today. I was beaten up on it, and also after I did that, it came out really nice afterwards, which is I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. His back of the logo. You see my other camera, what they do with it. He's not in here tonight, but wherever he is, get off my keyboard if you knock my stream out, you idiot. Stupid,
Right.
stupid wire mouse. Find it.
Uh,
All right, so I'm gonna put this down. See, I'm good at these logos. I can mess around with anything and make it work.
yeah.
25 years doing this kind of stuff is not hard for me.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna get my green screen off here because I can't have that on with this camera on. Okay, now can you give me my camera back, you stupid butthole?
Right.
All right, here it is. Stupid camera. There it is. All right, so now I'm going to show you this. This is his logo. That's his logo. I was messing.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
These
that's nice.
trees, I put
Yep.
this, yeah, and this, and this, and this, and
Wow.
that. That's one of
Nice. Yep.
them. That's one of them. Let me show you another one. Let's see what's the other. This is the other one for the. This could be a front shirt logo for that and this. And it's not hard to do these. I'm so. And these are the trees I took
Oh,
off.
wow.
And you know what Draw Plus did to them? Let me see if I open that up. See the tree right there?
Yep.
Draw Plus took that out and made a cartoon image out of it. Took everything out and just made it out of a black and white image.
That's
And
cool.
that's how I did this too. The trees.
Nice.
That's one of the old ones. But this one here, I think this is it, I think. So I put that was originally one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But the
So that's
back
cool.
is this one. I think that's the one I did. That's one I did. I took he had fir trees in there, so
Mm-hmm.
I just added this. This is all his words, you know, they're not mine. I just cut them out. That's all I did. I cut them out. And I pasted them. I'll get this other camera out of here now. I just cut them out and used his logo. Used all his letters and then redid them. And just redid them. Jesus, though. I was doing that for 25 years. I've been playing with that stuff.
Well, then you must know a lot about it. That's a long time.
Yeah, I know a lot. I make so many shirts now. I have no problem making shirts now. The ball caps I got to work on a little bit more, and I get the emotion to fool around with it. Make the logos for the hats. I want to make a American USA baseball hat that says USA on it with the colors. It's hard to do. Fix them up. It's a lot of work to it.
Yeah. I think today is Judy May's sister April's birthday.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, because she did a short about April's birthday.
So how's she doing? She had any news about her?
I'm not sure. I haven't really heard about her since she came up here and told us what was going on. I haven't heard anything since then.
Well, if she has any news, she'll tell us anyway. She'll come
Yeah.
over. I know that for a fact. But I'm pretty sure she's going to be all right, though. And Beverly Moffat is going through a grieving process because her mom passed. And that's hard. Yeah. I lost my mom too one time, but I had a different experience from what happened when she died. The Lord spoke to me before He took her, so they were going to take her, and so don't worry, I'll help you handle it when she goes. So we're close. Hey, Ashley. You were very close. Me and my mom was. So how you doing there, Ashley? How are you? Did you ever get the darn problem fixed in your house yet? Are you still fighting with them? Did you conk anybody, knock someone out yet?
Hey, Ashley, what's happening, man?
I want to know if she ever conked someone out, like give them a light punched out. I'll never know what it's like to lose a mom or dad, but I'm sure it's very, oh yeah, it is very hard. But how's your house doing? You're good? Did you get that stupid problem fixed yet? Did you knock the owner out yet, Ashley, or what? Did you give him a KO and knock him out?
Ashley, you said you'll never know what it's like to lose a mom or dad. Is there that makes me have a question in my mind of why?
Well, they fixed the plumbing, I guess.
Well, that's good. Thank God for that. Okay. Yeah, I was just like, huh? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy about the plumbing, but how's your cupboards? Are they still on the wall? Any of them left, or did just that one fall off?
The cabinet now, she said The plumbing's good. Next is the cabinets.
Oh gosh, I hope they fix those too. That's just crazy losing your plates. Oh, that would drive me, and I'd be very upset about that. I'm sorry about that, Ashley. That's horrible.
Cabinets are easy to put up. Believe me, I'm good at that too. I'm sorry I had to live so far away, Ashley. Takes two people. If it's a big cabinet, it takes two people to hold it up. It'd take three people to do it because in case it's really big, the cabinet's huge.
Oh, that sucks, Ashley. Sorry to hear that.
Wow,
Yeah, I hate to say it. Like, my sister was brought up in a foster home, and she tried to tell me how lucky I was to be brought up with my mother and stuff. And I said, you know what? I would have rather been in the foster home myself, so I don't think I was very lucky. You were lucky. You weren't where we were. You know,
wow.
we went through a lot as kids. Sometimes having parents ain't that great. Sometimes it's not something that you would know what it would be to like to lose, because you got to have a parent who's an actual parent before you know the loss of one.
Right. But
So,
me to love harder. Okay.
yeah, well, that's good, you know. But, you know, I understand that for sure. Like I said, definitely.
I grew up in the home where my father was hitting my mother and my brother and knocked them flat on the floor. I hated that guy when he did that. Because I don't believe in doing that totally. I don't care. There's no need of that shit.
Yeah, my husband went through the same stuff, but his was like a lot
I
bad,
told
really
him
bad.
when I was younger, I told my dad, if you turn your back, you might have a knife in you, you bastard. I told him. I stood up to him. I didn't care. I didn't take any crap from him. And he was scared
Yeah.
of me. He was afraid and scared the hell out of him.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, exactly, Ashley. I mean, I think that I definitely broke the cycle, but the thing is, I think I spoiled my kids because of it. Like, because I was treated so crap and I wanted my kids to have everything I didn't have. I gave
Right.
them everything and I never, like, you know, so they are spoiled rotten. I love my kids and they're great, but I spoiled them. So,
See, you were taught something how to love, and when you went through your problems, everybody gets that taught in them. My mother was a good person, so she went through
yeah.
hell. She stood her own, She went through a lot of hell, but she had my older brother protected her, so you know. And when she got rid of him, I was happy. I told him I was going to kill him when I was a kid. I said, if you turn your back on me once, I might put a knife right through you and kill your ass, you bastard. I told him. So you want to
Yeah.
be with me? I made him nervous. So my mother finally got rid of him. Not a minute too soon, or he would have been a dead man.
Oh, thank God.
I
But
hated that.
yeah, sometimes stuff like that does make us stronger. I actually didn't love fast. I didn't even believe in love when I was a teenager, so I didn't want nothing to do with it until I got older.
Yeah. We learn from our past. We can become better people. That's what the whole
Yeah.
thing is.
I just had trust issues. I didn't trust nobody.
I have that issues too, Crystal. I do. But I kind of grew out of some of it. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta, you gotta show the love of Jesus to
Yep,
people. And
definitely.
so I just feel like I'm blessed that I'm not in that environment anymore. It's like we're at peace now. We don't have to deal with that crap anymore. It's all over with. And I learned to be a better person out of it too. So
Yeah, definitely. I mean, me and my kids are way close. Like my mom, she used to can you shut that door up? My mom used to drink a lot. She used to party a lot. She'd like leave me at my grandma's, leave me at my aunt's house. You know, my kids never get left nowhere. They're always with me.
that's good.
Always. That's why, like, even when one left, like, that was like torture because I was hoping all my kids would live with me forever. I never want them to leave.
See a loving parent towards them. And they know they
Yeah.
are loved, so it's good.
Yep. Well, I literally had a lot of anxiety and stuff, and I like couldn't even go out in public. I couldn't. I used to hide behind trees when people walked by. I stayed in the house so long, I ended up with like mono and stuff. But when I had kids, I stopped caring about everybody around me and just focused on my kids, and they helped me not to worry about everybody around me. So that was cool.
But you have friends on YouTube here, so you're okay.
Yeah, I've come a long time. I mean, I come a long ways since then. Yeah,
Mm,
Ashley, it's like we're almost the same. That's cool that you do that. And yeah, that's too bad about your grandma.
Yeah, it is too bad. Life is a bitch, you know. There's a lot of shit you go through, but when you grow up and you learn to handle things better, and some stuff you learn to use it for the good, not for the bad, though. You know,
Definitely.
that's what's good about it.
Yeah, I love you too, Ashley. I think you're the bomb. I mean, you definitely are somebody who strives every day to do stuff like the best you can. You work, you cook, you clean, you take care of your family. Hey, kudos to you, you know what I'm saying?
She's a lady with all the hair.
You don't have as much hair. She don't want that much hair. I
I
can look
know.
at this.
She had all that hair, and I laughed at it. I thought it was funny.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, great minds think alike, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah,
Definitely. And let me tell you what, my kids might be spoiled, but they're good kids. And they have never gone through anything, you know, that I could control. They've never gone through hunger, starvation, worrying about where they're going to live, if their bill's going to get paid, what new school they're going to end up in. All that stuff I had to worry about. They'll never worry about that. They never had. And now that's why when I die, I'm leaving them my house. They'll never worry about having to buy a house, having to buy land, having to worry about where they're going to live.
yeah, they sound like good kids. I talked to them on YouTube. They seem to be good kids, all of them. You know,
Yeah, they're great. They help their mama.
yeah, that's good that you have a close family. So how's the hubby doing?
He's doing great. He got a whole bunch of new coins and he's been playing with them.
Oh, okay.
He
Funny.
loves his coins.
Why not? You know,
Yeah. Well, soon there ain't gonna be no pennies, so you might as well get them while they're hot, right?
I don't
Someday
care.
they're gonna be worth a lot of money because there will not be pennies.
That Don lunatic got rid of. They're gonna get rid of him.
Oh,
Some
I know.
some should get rid of him.
Supposedly
Part
it was supposed to save millions of dollars. I'd like to know where it's going to.
part of his pocket. You know what I to do? Find the
Huh.
nearest person and just give him a nudge and push him off.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, it's sad the stuff that's happening. Like literally, community concepts around here. You call for a program, and now they have no funding anymore because they took all the funding away. And Maine literally had to go to court and sue. And I guess they're getting funding back, but they community concepts don't know if they're going to get any of that or not. So it's crazy that when you're in that place of power and you have all the money and all that stuff, that you would go after the most, you know, the people who are already suffering. You shouldn't make the suffering suffer more.
You know what? When I read my Bible and it says the Lord says that He don't like the wicked and He don't like the deceitful
Hmm.
and 16, I believe He's going to do something about it. Something's going to turn this all around somewhere, and He's going to be sorry He ever did what He did. I'm going to tell you, He's going to learn. He's going to learn the hard way. That guy. He's going to learn the hard way.
That's for sure. That's for
And He's
sure.
going to he's going to really learn something He wish He never did.
Yep,
All of them are going to
definitely.
be involved with Him. He's going to be sorry for what they did too.
Hmm.
That's what you think about messing with the state of Maine for real.
I know the most poor state in the frickin' pretty much United States is Maine, and you
Oh,
mess with their funding. I mean, come on.
I know that's bad. But it was that the poorest state around that Maine is.
Maine is pretty much the poorest state in the United States because we don't have anything. Like we get everything after everybody else.
Yeah.
We never get anything before anybody else. There's a lot of places that people talk about Maine and oh, have you ever gone to this place? But they have them in Maine. Yeah, no, they don't have them anywhere near where I live in Maine. And there's some places that are in Maine, like a Red Lobster. I couldn't go to Red Lobster ever in my whole entire life if I want to because they don't have any of that in Maine.
Wow, there's nothing up there, huh?
No, they don't have very much. What they have is car washes and Burger King and McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much Dollar Tree, you know,
Wow,
the basics. We don't have a lot of things that a lot
bad.
of people have. You know, they even took Taco Bell. Those bungholes.
Taco Bell's still in Maine. You can get
Yeah, I know, but they took Taco Bell out of my town, is what I'm saying. Is what I meant. Which that sucks for me. I don't know how close it is to me, but I like Taco Bell.
How many abandoned places you have up there? A lot of them?
Not really. Usually what happens is one place moves out and another one moves in, and usually it's a car wash or a restaurant or, something like
KFC.
that.
Ohio has a lot of abandoned places.
KFC was always with Taco Bell. They just separated and KFC stayed.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we
Ohio,
have ice cream places.
Ohio has a lot of abandoned places, houses and businesses and everything. And
I mean, in all of Maine. I mean, if you went to Portland, there's a lot of stuff there,
oh yeah,
but
Maine's big, but
they got a lot more money there. I live in a very poor part of Maine.
what state you live in?
I live in Maine, but I live in a poor part of Maine.
Oh,
In the town I live in, there's not much around.
well, I wish I had I wish I did. I lived on a dead end street. I wouldn't mind it at all.
Yeah, mine's not a dead end street, but it's pretty quiet because
Ashley,
we don't have very close neighbors. Huh?
I wouldn't
Oh,
mind.
you gotta make a call for pizza? Nice.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind.
I'm making pizza tomorrow.
I wouldn't mind having when you have no neighbors. I wouldn't mind it at all.
Yeah, well, soon I might have because there's an acre over beside me the jerk up there is going to sell, and there's a couple acres up beside him he wants to sell. And so eventually I'll have more neighbors than I want to have on one side.
So the idiot needs more money. You don't have enough, right?
That's for sure. And you're always going to charge an exuberant amount for it. So,
Yeah. Well, you know what? If you don't watch out, you might get in trouble too. You might end up in jail and you'll be in big trouble because you keep overcharging people for land when it ain't worth shit. He might go to jail for corruption. They'll put him behind bars too.
definitely upcharging on things or whatever they call it.
They'll get him one day. He'll do something. He'll get screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Because the rich people don't get away with things. They think they do, but they catch them every time. Believe me.
Yeah. So some rich people, I don't know about everybody, but especially him, is crooked rich people.
Oh, that jerk!
And that's how they got rich. Is they crooked?
Dick?
No, the guy up here above me, my mortgage man,
Oh,
the guy who totally screwed me on my house and how much I had to pay.
I call him a son of a bitch, that you sucker. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's a loser. But anyway, yeah, he's just a pain in my butt, and I got to deal with 14 more years of this crapola.
I'll put my foot out and trip and see if he rolls down the hill. Bastard.
It's just crazy. But it is what it is. He just made it so people struggling had to struggle harder.
Yeah,
And, to demand somebody gets like house insurance on a house that is dilapidated or whatever, that pretty much insurance people will not insure if they know everything about your house. Like if they came and checked it out, they'd be like, no, I'm not insuring it. So to make somebody get insurance on a house you shouldn't be able to, and why would it matter? Because if it burned down, it ain't worth much anyway. Like I just think he's a pain in my butt. He makes you do things you shouldn't have to do, then pay exuberant amounts and mortgage and everything else. So.
Oh, yeah, they ever found that out. He'll be.
And then I have to pay the land taxes and all that while I'm trying to buy it. I can't fix it up until, I buy it or whatever. So yeah, it's a real pain.
Well, you know what you do? I got an idea you can do. I can put things in that house to fix it. Right?
Well, I mean, I could if I had money. I don't have money, but I've been approved to get help to fix it, but it's going to take a few years.
Too bad you couldn't get people that have used wood or something you can use. Like when they, how they do a house, they cut the wood up and they throw the scraps away.
Yeah.
That's how you can get wood too. Look around for a house that's being, flipped or something.
Demolished or something, yeah.
I do that. I see people and that's how I get free stuff. I do that anyway. I see them throwing wood out. I grab it and take it home. Use it for my deck underneath. So.
Yeah, I gotta redo my deck.
I just want That's all I keep busy.
Hmm.
So I love to I love to have another old house. Old houses are this house is nice, you know. I just don't like the street, all these damn loud music, these idiots. You know, sometimes I wish the
Yeah.
speakers would blow on their damn car and the car spins around. And they'll
It's
go
funny.
dead.
I can never hear anybody on the street. Like if they go by my house and I'm inside, now I hear nothing.
Yeah, lucky you. I hear it all the time. It drives me up the wall. Hey, what are you doing, man? Look who showed up. You want to see another logo of yours, Joe? I was hoping you'd show
I
up.
can master.
Want to see another of your logo? I was messing with today. I was messing with that sucker. I was making it dance. Watch this. Right, Crystal? All right, this is it. I'll go up to here. Watch this, man. This is a badass logo. Watch this, man. Look at this logo. Ain't that cool? Ain't that cool? Look at that, man. Doesn't that look good?
Nice.
Well, let me get the camera out of here now and put my other one back on. Settings.
Yeah, it don't lag here very often. Like that was I think like the second time that this thing's lagged on here, but it doesn't always do that. You know what I'm saying?
Driving me nuts.
Well, nobody likes it. It ain't like you choose to have the lag. It's the stupid computers and stuff.
I like messing around. I got the software, Joe, you know? I got free software. I don't pay for things. You crazy? I don't pay for shit. I get everything for nothing. I know where to look and I grab it. I take it and I use it. Oh, it's not the snow there. Here, huh? Wow. Yeah, I took all that stuff and I used your regular. Oh, you went live today. Okay. I used your own your own fonts. I didn't use none of my font. I used the same font you had on there. I just cropped them as well, and I put them all together. And I changed the trees. You notice the trees are out further.
It's starting to snow there. Oh, that stinks. I'm glad mine is gone, and I hope I never see it again until next year. And you went live today.
All
That's
right.
cool. I haven't done that yet. Someday I will. Not yet though.
Unfortunately, I had trees on my computer. I took them off the web last night, and I took them on my phone. And what I did is I put them in my Draw Plus software, and they cut them out, and they put black in them. So when you do a shirt, you need black and white to put the colors in. And the fir trees are really usually kind of a greenish color or something. You can put green ink in it. You know, you can do anything into a shirt logo. I can do them in my sleep. That's how good I am with it.
Today is nice.
Yeah, I had 60. I had like 65 out today. 63. Sunny and 60. It looked good tonight too.
It was so nice outside here too. Yes.
Yeah, I know, Joe. I can put that logo and make it bigger too if I wanted to. I can make the your fonts much bigger. I can make them like real big on the back. I can do anything. I can just I do this for I do this so easy. I'm so 25 years in behind the business. It's like it's not a business, but I like to get it as a business. But doing the logos like that are like simple to me. Nothing's too hard for me to handle when I do that stuff. I'm so easy at that, so I'm good at it. That's why
Yeah, it looks good.
I can make it bigger too, make it grow, make it a little bit larger. Yeah, draw plot. Let me see what color. Let me see what software I have now. If it's free, I got Serif Folder Plus 8 X8, Web Plus X8, Draw Plus X8. I got this X8, X9, and X8. Folder Plus, I got that for nothing. Serif Draw Plus X8, I got that for nothing. And Page Plus X8, I got for nothing. So they threw them all out. They threw them out. I threw them away. So I got one off the Congress website and get free stuff off of there. Did you know that, Krista? They got,
I did not know that.
they got a software on. You can take software off and download them and use them.
Well, that's cool.
Let me see what the name of that place is. I'll tell you right now if I can find it. Let me see if it's in here. Let's see. Oh, get out of here. I don't want you on my scram, sucker. You're a lousy, stinking. What the hell is this one? Oh, the whole thing. No, I don't want you. You stink too. Oh, you stink too. You stink like spots. Get out of here.
Right? Pee you.
And this one is lousy too. They can't trust people on the web when it comes to that. All right, so
That's for sure.
let me see. Let me see. Where's that one? Let's see. Where is it? It's a Congress website. The hell? Let me see. Where is it? All you do is put free software in there, it shows up. And it has everything on there, even cartoons are on there too. Let's see. That's how I found the Serif software on there. But the whole thing is that you can find something on there, but you have to look for you have to know what to look for. What do you call it? The registration key. You have to look for it, and I have them all written down, so you don't have to look for that.
Yeah.
I got all the stuff written down, and see if I can find that. I even got a color separator software too.
That's cool.
Let me see this for a minute. Let me see if I can find what the name of that Congress site is. Here's your free junk on it, all kinds of free stuff. So I can find it here. Let's see. Let's see.
Hey, New Image. It's New Image, Joe.
Yep.
Oh, good. I was going to say Joe, but I was thinking, what if it ain't him? And then I installed him. I called him somebody else's name. Because wasn't it Mark, the guy who was there before?
Mark is many.
I thought Mark was Brian. And I was going to say Brian.
They got archives.
I'm never going to get everybody's name in my head. It's like, holy crap, man.
All right. Software. Let's see what they have in here.
Luckily, I remember Joe's. His is easy. But it's not easy to remember everybody's, man. I swear to God. I have a horrible memory. Brain farts constantly.
All right, here we are. All the software that's in here is incredible. Software, millions of software, 1,02209.98.
Wow.
Okay, what's that in here? Let's see what's good in here. Cartoon HD of Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry's funny.
Windows 8.1.
Joe, your live is downloading? Your live is downloading? What's that mean? Like that you got one that's going to loop or something? Because if your live is downloading, I have no idea what that means. Isn't it pre-recorded if it's downloading? That's my question.
You can make a premiere out of it and make it look like it's live, but it ain't live.
Oh, a lot of commercials?
Oh, wow, huh?
Who has a lot of commercials?
I don't know. Me? I don't know.
No, I think he maybe me too. I don't know. I'm wondering because the funny thing is, no matter whose shows I watch, no matter how long the show is, I don't see commercials.
Oh, really? Huh?
Nobody shows me any. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. Maybe YouTube loves me. Maybe they gave me one of those premiums and I don't know it, but I never see any of those at all. No commercials. So I'm like, what the heck? Okay. I would never skip them. I'd watch them because I want to help, I
Yeah.
want to help support everybody who does that stuff. And I want people to do that when I do it. But I haven't seen any. So there's no way I can support if I can't see if they don't show me the commercial, what am I going to do? How do I do a premiere? I think you said a premium. I think you meant premiere, though.
With a Premiere, Joe?
I think that's what he means.
Well, I'll tell you how to do it. I know how to do it. You go up in your YouTube studio, right? When you download your video, when you're preparing your video. And what happens is you go in this. Let me get my other.
I believe it's when instead of going public, you click on that, and then down under public, it should show you other options, and in there should be your premiere thing, right?
YouTube studio. Let me go in here for a minute.
I did learn that from watching a guy, but I tell you, I ain't messing with that stuff anymore because the way I do it gets me way more views.
All right. So when you download your video, right? You have an option where the date is. I think when the date is up on your YouTube, what do you call it, studio, when you're downloading your video, you're putting your video you're putting your title in and everything.
Mhm.
It's where the date is. It says the date, and underneath it says, do you want this to be a premiere? So I should take a picture of it. I can't do it right now, so I'm on my live stream, but it's up on the pan. It's up on where you put your title. Look at that menu, and it says when you put your title in and your date, underneath it shows would you want this to be a premiere? It's easy to find. It's right there in front
It
of
depends probably on if you're using your phone or your computer, though, right? Because on mine, my premiere is under sharing options, I think.
Well,
That's where you change your time because when you go to upload it, you're already telling it what date and time you want to do it.
Oh.
And the only way to change that is if you change it from public, then you put it to scheduled or to premiere. And that's when you change your time and all that crap.
use your computer, not your phone.
I always use my phone.
That from the phone. Jeez.
But you know what he said about the live? He said I went live today. It says processing, so you should be able to watch it unless it's telling me that you can watch it already. What does it mean when you go live and it says processing?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I've never had that done to me before.
Me neither, because I ain't never tried to go live yet. I would imagine it's because it's one of those ones that's like kind of like a loop live or something, or one where you're live but you really aren't live. You like pre-recorded it but said it was live. I don't know, like a silent live. I mean, I go to a lot of lives. I have no idea how they all do it though. Like, I mean, I know how I can do it when I want to do it, but I don't know how they're exactly doing it to do what they do. And there's some stuff I've seen like animated dogs walking a runway and stuff, and food that turns into animals. That's real weird. And people watch that stuff just for hours, I guess. I don't know why. I guess they're bored, but holy mother of God.
Yeah, I know, huh?
I ain't watching dogs walk down a runway. I know it's fake and animated. It ain't even real. Like, no thank you.
Want to watch that anyway, really. I'm down to it.
Not me. Like one person, sometimes they video just the fish tank. After a few times of seeing a fish tank, I ain't gonna watch 2 or 3 hours of a fish tank. So yeah, I don't know. When I do lives, I want to make sure they're interesting so that I don't bore people to death. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to make them have to like be there. But like those ones, like I said, where people are looking out their windows all night and they expect you to watch the live. That's crazy. I'm not gonna stay up all night to watch out the window, and I'm not gonna play that while I'm sleeping because I listen to music on my phone when I'm sleeping. That's it.
Yeah, huh?
I listen to Christmas music all night long when I'm sleeping.
Really?
Yeah. I used to change it up, like iHeart Music, iHeart whatever radio. I used to put Christmas at Christmas time, like when I consider it Christmas time, which is late August to February. So anyway, like around that time. But now I went to change the Christmas songs that I play out on Alexa all night to the 70s stuff that I like to listen to when it's not Christmas. And my son's like, no, mama, I want to have the Christmas stuff. It's so, relaxing and it makes me feel good. I like the Christmas stuff. So I want to hear that one. I was like, okay, fine. You want to sleep to the Christmas stuff? I'll keep it on. Then I just started keeping mine on to like whatever. I do like it to whatever.
Yeah, well.
I love Christmas. What are you going to do? Hey.
Mhm. Right. Yeah, you'll find it in there. Hmm. 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 It's just funny. It's pretty funny though.
Man, hold on. Let me see if this thing's got the right thing. Uh-huh.
Are you gonna eat all that?
My kids, hey, will you turn that light on so I can show them the cupcakes before you all destroy them?
Nope.
I haven't even made a video of them yet,
Oh,
but they want them. Don't they look yummy?
yeah, they look
Yum, yum. No, I told you I'm kind of trying to diet now. I don't want none of these things. And plus, I hate food coloring. Food coloring, I like a white frosting, I like a vanilla, I like a chocolate, but I don't like food color. It tastes horrible. It gives me a bad aftertaste in my mouth.
Hmm.
I was just about to say they already dyed it.
Ah. Okay, there's 3.
Yeah.
My fingers are going to be horribly licked. And now I have to lick my fingers and it's got that horrible food coloring on it. I don't want to taste it.
Go and wash your hands. You don't have to lick them. Just wash
I can't. I'd have to open the door with them.
them.
Now I got to lick them. Honey, you lick them.
I actually
You
just.
don't want it on my tongue. Yours will turn blue. You look like a Smurf.
How did you do that, Joe? I actually just erased it. How did you do that, bud? Oh crap!
You erased it? Oh,
Oh,
man. That can happen. I've heard about that stuff, yeah. You
how'd
push the wrong button.
oh man,
One wrong button, man.
that's
I've
terrible.
heard of people accidentally erasing their account before, and like I was reading, it says there's a way you can maybe undo it, but it's like, holy crap, that would suck. I'm gonna watch out what I do.
Hmm.
It's funny that
Oh man,
Junior hasn't come in here for any of these yet.
if it actually erased, you can go do another live.
No, he ate one.
Do another live.
No,
That's
but
all.
Junior he hasn't had any yet.
Man, that stinks, man.
That sucks, Joe. Oh, I'd be peed off too. I'd be flaming myself. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy.
Well, that
Those are
happens.
some pretty cupcakes, though.
What happens when you don't know how to run the YouTube? It's kind of difficult anyway. But if I had a way of showing you, I would have showed you how to make it. It's near the. I don't know where it ain't near the delete button. It's near the
Be
title
careful.
underneath. It's They asked you if you
Well,
want.
tomorrow I'm gonna make strawberry shortcake. So
Yeah, I
You
know.
want to go from here.
I know that for sure.
yeah, tomorrow strawberry shortcake's mwah.
Let me see something on my phone.
Strawberry shortcake is a healthy dessert. You know what I'm saying? It's only got the little shortcakes. It's only got strawberries with a little sugar, and then it's got Cool Whip. Yeah.
I'm going on my phone for a minute.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let's see content. It's like it's right with the menu. I don't know if you can actually get that back, Joe. Though it's the only thing. I don't know if you
I
could.
mean, it depends, right? I don't know if you can when you delete it. Like, you'd have to have saved the video somewhere or whatever it was. You'd have to have saved it somewhere, right?
I always, you know what I do when I have a video, I make a video, I
Hmm.
always save the original
Yeah.
before I get out of YouTube. I always do. Because if it happens, I have the original video. I always
Yep.
like to do something like this. See this thing? This little thing here, storage thing. Get one
Oh,
of
yeah.
these and put your videos on them. And you won't actually erase them.
Yeah, or if somebody ever hacks your account, you won't lose all your stuff when they mess with everything, because I've heard that can happen too.
That sucks. You actually erased it. That's too bad, man.
Yeah, that really sucks. Thank God I've never done that yet. Woo!
I never did that. I got mad at the video before and deleted it. It gave
Huh.
me the shit, so I got mad. I said, I didn't want to say what I said to it, but it was a real bad word.
I only deleted one thing. I think it was a short, and it was because it had like restrictions on it because of music or something, and it was kind of copyright, but it won't affect your channel. But I didn't want it on there like that, so I said, "Frig that! I'll just take it off. It ain't worth it."
Like I was on a video doing I was printing the shirt.
Yep.
I swore the F word on there. Bad. I was
Huh.
mad. I did something. I got son of
Crazy.
So I took the voice out of it, and I actually erased the other video where it had swears on it, and I took a copy and I erased the audio. I went over it.
Huh.
I never use my fingers on this swearing. I just shoot it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I only use sign language when people can't hear me.
He put that emoji on it. Said shit on it. See that?
Yeah.
Just actually erased it. You put the emoji, the turd thing on there. It looks like he swore a little bit.
It's because you had it set to private. Oh, yeah. You don't want it set to private. You want to always set it to public, or you schedule it if you want to, or you premiere it. But unless the only way you put it to private is if you want to wait and then put it out later, or if you want to be the only one whoever sees it, or whoever you choose to share it with.
If you took it off of private, they would have asked you underneath it, do you want to set this as a premiere? See, some people, I don't know if you know a lot about computers, Joe, but that does happen when you're trying to figure it out. It's hard. But if you need someone to teach you a little bit, I could teach you, but you got to be on my panel to do it, though.
Yeah, Wayne's good at teaching people stuff. Don't look at me. I'm still trying to figure it out. All of it.
I taught myself how to do stuff like that. That's how I learned.
That's how I'm learning. I'm pretty much, whatever I get from you or what you tell me and from what I see, but that's pretty much how I've gone about it myself because, whatever. It is what it is. I figure it out pretty much. The reason I even know about this Premiere Private Bullcrapola is because I saw somebody's video that said if you're not getting views and you're not getting, people subscribing, it's because you're setting it to public, and you shouldn't. You should set it to this or that. So I tried this or that, and they showed me how, and I was like, oh, that's how you do that. I didn't know that's how you do that. So that's cool. You
Yeah,
can schedule it. I got less views and no new subscribers on that one. So I said, frig that.
I'll record on my phone how to do a Premiere, and I'll show you how to do it.
I mean, that's something you can do where you have all the knowledge of that stuff. You can literally do videos on how to, do stuff like that on YouTube that people don't understand too.
I know. I mean, I should do
That'd
that.
be a nice short or a video or whatever. I mean, it'd probably be longer than a short, but if you made it into smaller segments, you can make it a 3-minute short. Those things get way a lot of views. And you get a lot of subscribers through shorts more than videos usually.
Yeah, it's not very hard though. That's the only thing. If once you show someone something,
Mm-hmm.
like when someone shows a kid how to wear a pair of shoes, right? They
Yeah.
never forget how to wear them. It's just like anything else, It's like if you learn to do the Premiere, no one taught me. I had to look around for it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I put my video up, when I did the preaching, I wanted to record it. They said, "Do you want to put this in public, private?" I said, "No." And he said, I tried to put the date, and here comes the Premiere. And so one day I put it in the Premiere, everybody watched it. So yeah, it's like it looks like you're live, but you're not. You know what I mean? It's funny.
Yeah.
It turns on a live thing, but it ain't live. It's just a video, and it's funny how that happened because I seen some urban explorers do that, and I thought it was pretty interesting. But one guy had it on, and no one watched it. No one was there. I said, "What the heck? I'm the only guy here, and he has all these subscribers. How did he get them? Buy them? The heck?"
You gotta wonder where they went. He says, I thought I was wearing something different and I deleted the video from the live earlier.
Really?
Oh, look at that sun over there.
I thought I was wearing something different. The video from the live, really? Huh? That's a big field.
Yeah. We got, yeah, that sunset is pretty over there. Holy moly.
Yeah.
I could
All I
give
see
you
is beautiful yellow, pink, purple.
Joe. I could give you a software you can actually put your videos together and not have a problem. And it's free. Doesn't cost nothing. And it works beautiful. I use it for all my videos when I want to put a video together. And they'll take an audio out if I got mad and swore in the video.
Yeah.
I could take the audio out and put a new video into it.
You know, you can even go over the video, Wayne, and you can do one of those things where when they swear on TV, they bleep it out. They're like, beep. You can also make a beep over what you said. I didn't even know that. I was like, really? Oh, that's cool.
Take it out. You can take it out too.
I don't know how to cut out things, but I can add things in. At Jay.
You can take it out in the YouTube studio.
Yeah. I've tried to edit. I only do it on my phone. That's why I can't do it. I could probably do it if I went on my computer, but I'm old. I'm new school, I guess. I don't know. I'm like, the phone's a computer. Why should I have to go to the computer? The computer's a pain in my butt.
I like my computer. I use phone and computer. Doesn't
I
matter.
like my phone better than my computer. It's better to me.
But I can get more done on the computer than I do on the phone because
I always got the phone with me. The computer I gotta go get. I gotta set it up. I gotta plug it in. I gotta turn it on.
you think about it. If you're in it's like being in a large room, right? You have more room to do things. The computer's bigger.
Yeah.
You can actually do more with a mouse and click of the mouse than you do with a cell phone. The cell phone will give you all that stuff.
Yeah.
It gives you more stress and more aggravation than the computer does,
Yeah, I just have to set it up somewhere, like a good place to set up my computer where I don't have to move it around, because it'd be convenient if it was in one spot and I could just sit there and deal with it, but I have to move it around. It's a pain in the butt.
Find a place to put it. You must have room in the house somewhere.
I got a lot of stuff in my house.
Oh,
I gotta declutter.
Oh, wow.
I don't throw anything away.
Order, huh?
Well, I just don't throw things away. I see no need for that. There's always a use for something. You never know when you're going to need it.
That's the deal.
Save that for later. I might like it later,
Mm.
And plus, I have plans for things. I have things I want to paint and things I want to redo, and someday I'll, burn on them or whatever. So I even kept my cupboard doors when I tore out my cupboard so I can pour on them.
Someday when you get less than lazy, you can get it done right.
Once I start getting healthier and I start moving around more, well, I was not as lazy. I was trying to stay warm. My freaking house is cold, but my bedroom's warm, so I didn't want to leave my bedroom.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Like you get hypothermia.
You know about me, if I don't want to do something, I said the hell
Yeah.
with it. I said, I ain't doing that shit. I said, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna relax. I ain't doing that. I said,
Yeah,
hell,
I hibernate in the winter, and then I start getting more motivated in the spring and the summer. So that's about how I'll be doing it. But now I got to go get my pool ready because it's filling up with water, and I need to put my bobber in it so it don't get dirty.
so
Yeah, pool party. Not for a while, but still.
I have fun with getting these software. I even got the activation numbers on the paper here. Of the Photo Plus X8.
Awesome. You'll have something to like play with later. You'll be
Yes,
able
sir.
to figure that out and see what
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, guess where I got that from?
Where?
The Congress website, X8.
Oh, wow.
I downloaded it and then I went on the web looking for the number. And I
Mhm.
actually went into it and I wrote it down. I know where to look on the web for those things. It's not a crack software. It's a real
Yeah.
software.
Well,
So
that's cool.
if I have it, I can let someone else have it too.
Yeah.
Because they don't own it no more. They threw it away. So
Yeah.
it's trash. So
I
it
don't
works.
even know how to use those things.
It's simple. Those software is so simple. Any kid can use those damn things.
Wouldn't even know how to download something like that or figure out how to put it on my computer or what it does or
Yeah,
that'd take
because
me forever.
it's only your software. It's like, let me get this thing. It's right in my download on my computer.
Because like that karaoke thing that you sent me, I couldn't download crap. All I could do was listen to music. I was like, whatever, I don't know what's that supposed to do, but
But this software right here, took a picture. I went on the web, and they try to be smart and they try to make me pay for that tree. I said, I'm not paying for it. I took my cell phone and took a picture. All right.
Yep.
This is a good way of doing it. The cell phones are good for that. Took a picture, downloaded in my email from my phone. I do this a
Yep.
lot. And I put it into my computer. I took it out of the email. I put it in my computer. And then I took Draw Plus X8, put it in the X8, and they took all the background, made it all completely black clip art. Took all the distortion out and cleaned it right up, and boom. That's how I put it on his logo. I took his
that's
trees
cool.
off because his trees were so far over, it was cut in half of them out. You have to have something to look good, and that's how you draw customers to yourself too. If they
Yeah.
see how good your shirts look, they would hire you in the snap of your fingers. You wouldn't lose bids. You would get the customers and make the money you need to make. That's what it comes into dealing with a designer like me, because you can actually get the customers. Because look at Dirty Diaper 21 SC, right? I made
Dirty
it,
diaper.
well,
Dirty diaper 21.
but he changed it to 21 FC now. But listen,
Yep.
he went to this certain gathering he was going to with his friends. So he was meeting all his friends,
Yeah.
and he sold a lot of his shirts, right?
Hmm.
And he gave a lot of them away. He even had one signed by everybody, and everybody signed. He showed it to me. So all the shirts that they got, I got high views for it, high praise from everybody. They love the
Yeah.
shirts I made because they're real T-shirts. They're not junk like some company on so-called YouTube. Like people like to deal with that penny garbage. That shirts suck, and I'm not giving them no headway by mentioning them either. But my shirts are Gildan or Hanes or whatever. I use the best quality T-shirts that I know are good, and they print real well. And that shirt's got very high praise from everybody. And they said he did a great job on these. They loved them. They don't wash out. They stay in those shirts. They'll never wash out. Once they heat
Oh,
it up,
that's cool.
you throw it into the t-shirt, they don't come out.
Yeah.
So
Huh. I wouldn't have done it that way. I would have tied it once and wrapped it around it all the way to the end and then tied it at the end.
I even made, every time I make a
Yeah, I
shirt,
know what she's doing. She's doing lots of bows.
I make extra ones. I make a one that looks like his. I got it in my closet. The 21 SC shirt with the shirt, the logo on the front. I designed for him, and the
Yeah.
radio on the back. I got an extra shirt that I keep to show people on YouTube how my work is done,
Yeah.
and I keep them. And my friend in Ireland said, "How come you make duplicates?" I said, "That's a sales pitch. How you think you can sell the product? You got to have something to show them. You got to have something to show your work off. It's like a calling card. It's like a business card, but it ain't. It's a shirt. You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
And I do that since I've been doing shirts. I have a lot of shirts in my closet that I have done, and over the years, and I even did 2 rookies in the police academy, one state police and one in the sheriff's.
That's
I
cool.
did. I even got his number. He said, "If you ever need my help, give me a call. I'll come over and help you." Good friends of mine. They're 2 good friends, and I have fun doing that stuff. Everybody has a thing they're good at.
Yep.
And I'm happily good at screen printing and the baseball caps. I knew how to do them, but I didn't have a press at the time. But I bought one, and when I first got it, I made a hat out of it. Made a hat, put it in there, held it down, put it in. It's not hard to do. I like doing that stuff. I'm really I'm really good at it because I taught myself. And people ask me, "How did you learn to do that?" I said, "Hey, if you got a brain, do reading, do studying on it. It's not hard to do. If you have a brain, if you can read, you're all set. Go read and learn."
Right.
But some people don't really understand about certain things. And I'll tell you what people don't understand, right? Some people say to you, they say, "Oh, my shirt wouldn't print," like Stephen, pardon God and thanks for it. "Oh, my daughter-in-law's shirt wouldn't print." And he was doing shirts for a long time, but he must not have been printing them. Because why? He didn't know enough to wash the shirt before you print on them. I knew that already, but he didn't know that, so his shirt wasn't coming out. I said, "What the hell did you do?" He said, "Well, I don't know." I said, "Did you what?" "No, I didn't." Say, if he was a screen printer all those years, he would have known.
Yeah.
He didn't know that. I told him about it. He didn't know it. I did.
Mhm.
So he's got a lot to learn still.
Yeah.
But I'm there to show people about it, teach people about it. Actually, I even hand painted T-shirts. I think I found give me a second. I found it the other day. Where is it? I think it's in here. I found the hand painted T-shirt I did. It's in this one. It's all hand painted. And I said, "Let me get out of there." Right. I found it one day in here. And I did a lot of them. I mean, it's so easy to do. It's like, but you gotta listen and pay attention. If you don't, you won't learn crap shit. That's the thing. You gotta listen and learn. That's how you learn.
Yeah. Well, people who actually have really want to know how to do it, they probably learn pretty fast.
Well, you kind of
I
take a
am
nap,
definitely tired.
you get out off the stream and go sleep. And here it is.
Yeah,
Here's the one.
I'll
Here's
never
one.
have them.
Here is the one I did for the dog. Let me get this off. I got some things I did on here. I hand painted them. They're fun to do too. Hand painting them. The dog.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow.
And
I guess. Oh man, I got that green stuff under my fingers. My fingernail.
it's American flag. Proud to be an American.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one too. It's under both. Oh man, that's a problem with that stuff. It dyes your fingernail. What the heck?
And about the chicken and the egg.
Aha, that's a good one.
You know, all these shirts that I've done over the years. These are screen printing.
Oh yeah.
I've done so many of these shirts that I don't have no problem doing these. I'm an expert at this stuff. I did so many customer shirts, and let me see, what was that? I have so many customer shirts I've done, and and I have no problem doing them. It's like if people don't. So I told the guy before. I said, "You wanted the shirt done, and he never got back to me." And then he says, "That this is a true story. I had a friend, right, that that wouldn't want to deal with me, right? He went to a t-shirt guy, right? This is what made me laugh.
Yeah.
I started laughing at him. He went to this guy, and the guy did a crappy job on the shirt, right? And I
Yeah.
said, "Who the hell did that shitty job?" I said to him. He said, "The guy did, and I paid a lot of money, man. You got screwed." And guess what? About like 5 years down the road, he came over my house, and he showed up at my house, and I did some hoodies for him and some t-shirts. And he says, "I should have dealt with you sooner. You did a great job with him." I said, "Hey, I'm here for you. Now he needs more. He'll come over here. You know."
Yeah.
And I don't mess around. I don't think people really understand that if you go to a cheap place, sometimes you can overpay for crappy stuff too.
Yeah.
And crappy stuff, you get what you pay for, and then you stamp your feet and yell at yourself because I know that guy sucked. I shouldn't have went to him. And that's what he said. But you don't do that no more.
Yeah.
I get rid of this. Okay. Oh, you press it. But I like doing them. See, if you have a knack for something and you're good at something, why not use it? And I make a business out of it if you're real good at something,
Right.
And so that's why I don't have no trouble doing t-shirts. I can see them in my sleep. I can do them in my sleep.
Right.
I'd rather be awake doing them.
Yeah, I would figure. I'd want to be awake doing them too.
All caps are not hard to do either. Not really. But hand painted shirts, let me tell you one thing secret about those.
Huh.
I told my sister the same thing. She can do them. They're easy to do. The hand painted t-shirts, they got silky pens out there. They call them heat iron-on markers. Heat my iron-on markers. What they do is that you can trace them on a piece of tracing paper, heat up your household iron, and lay the iron on top of it, lay it on the t-shirt, and put the iron up on high on the tracing paper. It will put a shadow on a t-shirt, and you can hand paint it in.
Yeah.
And they'll look awesome too. That dog you seen, remember I showed you? That's
Yep.
how I did that. I did
Oh, that's cool.
the heat transfer marker from Selkie. It's on Amazon.
Huh,
They sell
that's
them
interesting.
black, yellow, green, blue. And they're easy to do. It's like, how you paint by numbers?
Yeah.
It's like if you paint a shadow, and if it's a shadow of an image, get the right colors for that picture and paint it in. And that's what that dog I did, is I got the original picture to it, and I bought the acrylic paints to put it on the shirt, and I heated it up and they dried, and I gave it to a little girl. She wanted it. I said, "Sure, you can have it." No, I ain't selling it. I just did it for fun. My sister was babysitting the little girl, so I said, "If you want the shirt, you can have it. It's all yours." She was all excited.
Oh, that's cool.
So I said, she wanted it, she can have it. It was her size shirt anyway. It was a kid shirt.
Yeah.
So it's simple. I can do anything when it comes to t-shirts. So
It's good to have something you're good at anyway.
Mhm.
That's for sure.
I'll wait for things to heat up. Get busy.
Mhm.
Only thing I wish the hell they'll do. And I know I'm going to be the one to do it. No one's doing it, and one day I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to kick some ass in society. What I mean by that, they got that emotion out there that expires, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to learn how to refurbish them suckers, and I'm going to make plenty of money out of that stuff. You wait. I want to learn how to refurbish, get someone that knows how to work with chemicals, and bring them in my business. I can have a business, and we'll refurbish all the emulsion that goes bad, and
Mhm.
you can use it and sell it to people and reuse it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because that stuff is expensive. $50 a whack for a quart. That's
Wow.
that is very expensive.
That's for sure.
And I'll tell you, it's fun to do though. If you make so much shirts for people, I made a lot of shirts, like 62, for an age walk. All right, and I took her images off her shirt by doing t-shirt restoration without cutting the shirt up. I got the original shirt in my closet.
That's awesome.
I kept the original. She gave it to me. I used it. I took the logo off of it, took it from my phone, shipped it to my email, did some cleaning up, put it back
Mhm.
on. Came out like original.
Awesome.
It was on that.
Good night. Love you.
It was on there. On
Yeah.
here. If I
My
can find
kid's going to bed, so I had to tell him good night.
Here's the shirt right here. See that? Let me get the screen share. I'll show it to you. This is the age walk shirt.
Oh wow.
And I duplicated that shirt.
Yep.
Took the original logo off of it. And this is the front part. The peach over here. Right over there. See it? Peach.
Yep.
I had to do I transferred I made that from the original logo. And that is a doing out of your keen eye how to produce the same logo to make it look like the others. Like
Mhm.
like for instance, I took a shirt. A guy bring me a hoodie over my house, right?
Yeah.
The guy's a big butthead anyway. The guy I met turns around, he brings it over with paint on the shirt. I said, "What the heck is this?" He said, "I got this. I want you to use." I said, "Yeah, you got paint on it though." Now who the hell is calling me? What the heck is it?
Nobody's home.
Mhm.
Flying the canals in Lewiston. The heck's that mean? Looks like it's an aerial view of the blue view. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. I never seen Lewiston this way before. Huh? There's that big church over there. Oh, very interesting. Look,
Really
there's another one.
bothering me.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, the small bridge.
But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a
I
matter
didn't
of
even know
time.
the Sun Journal had a freaking YouTube channel. It's crazy. Why do the roads look so white? Is that what
A
they
matter of time. How that's
Ain't that that old mill?
a pain in the ass phone call.
Mm.
Every time you get a new health insurance, You always have someone that wants to bother you. I mean,
Yeah.
really?
I'm glad I don't change my health insurance very often. I think it's because it's like winter or something, because there's snow and stuff on places, because I don't think the ground should look that white.
But I'm glad I have a software that has a cutout too. It makes it a lot easier.
It's a drone. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we're watching that channel that you subscribed to that I showed you that, and there might be more stories about that on that channel because, like, the one I told you about with the old lady, that weren't that story, but it was this about the same, like, it was about the same thing. Like they said, there's a whole bunch of brides or whatever around here, ghost brides.
What a
Yeah.
sad look.
I never heard that story, so that was interesting.
Oh.
Now I'm gonna go look up how many more because I mean that's all in my areas.
Oh, geez.
So
Hmm.
I mean, literally the place where we're subscribed to, the Sun Journal, that's 30 minutes away from where I live. Like, so well, it's about 40 or 50, but still it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, Joe, are you surprised that I know all about what I'm doing? It's funny, isn't it? I had a shirt that I made someone years ago. He was a contractor at the time, and he come out of my house with a business card, right? And the letters were real small. I took the business card and I made his lettering from the business card and made him huge right on the back of his shirt. And he was like, "Wow, how'd you do that?" I said, "You have to know what you're doing." And he was like, "Oh yeah, it's a funny story though. I had this white paint. You're gonna laugh at this." And the maroon shirt he chose was bleeding. I didn't know this at the time. My mother
Mhm.
told me soak it in water and see if it's bleeding. It's like dye running through the fabric. So it filled the whole water up with dark paint, the dark dye, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't know at the time, but I was only an amateur at the time. And so I had this white paint, right? The shirt was bleeding, so the white paint turned pink. I mean, really pink, right? And he said, "Oh, they're all right." The guy said, "I'll take them anyway." Right. His whole workers hounded him. They were rowdying him. "We ain't wearing those shit. We don't wear pink. What do you think we're?" I don't say. But what do you think we're girls or something? We're not wearing those. And he ran back to me and says, "Here's some more money. Get me more shirts and buy and don't use that ink on there because they told me my workers told me to get out of here. We're not wearing those. We're not girls." I started laughing at him. As I told you, you shouldn't know use that hour. He said it was my fault. I shouldn't have. I should have listened to you. I said, "Yeah, you should have." "Good evening, Jonathan." So I told him,
Leave the main flag alone song.
look at this stupid guy that I first did the shirts for. He had a basketball tournament, right? That idiot.
Yeah. Hey, Jonathan.
He grabbed all the shirts except one. He wouldn't let me cure. And that idiot wore the wet shirt. The guy's an idiot. And it wet all over him.
Yeah.
Blood all over him. And he said, "Oh, it wasn't the guy's fault. I took him away from him. It was my fault." And they wouldn't let him do another tournament again. They canned his ass from being a tournament leader. They
Yeah.
didn't blame me for it. It was his fault. And he told him it was his fault. And you never let him run another tournament again. They canned him. That's funny.
Wow.
I started laughing. I was almost on the floor laughing.
I can see you doing that.
I was younger at the time too, and I was doing the shirts. I was like, I think it was like 32 years old, and I said to the guy, don't take that shirt. Let me cure it." "Oh no, I'll take it anyway." "Yeah, right, you idiot."
Honey, look. I want to see that. They're flying over Funtown Splash Town. I want to go there. Oh, look at that. That'd be really cool.
What's that?
I don't want to go as Funtown Splash Town. It's a amusement park we have in Maine.
Oh, okay.
I try to stay away from it.
Yeah, it looks like
It's too much tight.
that. I don't even know if you can see it.
Jeff has a clown go there, Crystal.
Hey, it looks like this. Wow.
Is it
What?
that place?
This is Funtown Splash Town. That's
Looks-
Splash Town. Funtown is like over here.
Looks like
Because,
it's tangent. Is it?
huh?
It looks like it's closed. Is it?
No, I think maybe it's off season right now. Is why they're showing it to you this way. This is their scary house. They have a scary house there.
Oh, okay.
A walkthrough of the haunted house or something.
A fake haunted house.
Yeah, actually, Funtown Splash Town isn't in New Hampshire. It's in I forget where it's in, but it's somewhere in Maine anyway. I haven't been there in a long time because like there's too many people, man. You gotta wait for a long time to get to any ride. What's the point of that?
Hmm.
Hours in a line. I'd rather just play the games, eat the food.
oh
You're on a 14-hour fast, Jonathan?
wow, 14 hours fast.
Oh, so you're doing the keto diet. Yeah, I've tried that. I do like 30 keto. I can't really 100% give up everything, and I don't need to because I don't want to go into ketosis, so it's okay. I don't care if I do or not, but I've lost weight doing it. So,
Hmm. I went in the haunted house before, you know. It was a fake one.
yeah.
I was a wise guy. I went around slapping the mask back in the guy's face. He said, "Hey, you cut that out." I said, "No, I won't." Yeah, you're fake anyway, you bonehead. You don't
Right?
behave yourself, we're gonna kick you out of here. I don't care. You're fake anyway.
Yeah,
I said. That was funny.
it looks kind of cool in there, though. I tell you, I go on that ride. That's cool.
Mm.
And you drive through that thing? Because that'd be even cooler. No, you should drive through it. They messed up on that. You missed an opportunity. It would have been cool if they drove through that thing. That thing was cool.
Huh.
I gotta go to that fun house. That thing looks interesting.
I like real haunted houses. You know why?
Huh.
I can hear the ghosts run out they'll run out the back door and they see me. It is so
Oh
funny.
yeah.
Owned by the fire station by himself here.
Mhm.
One that no one lived in for years because it was haunted, and a lawyer or a judge or somebody lived in there.
Yeah, and that big, nice, beautiful colonial white house that they will not sell because it's haunted. But I loved that house forever.
Oh, what house? Oh.
Oh, we have a big white house. It looks like a colonial. It even has a widow's peak, a widow's walk up at the top, but there's no water around it, which is weird. But anyway, it was built back in the day when they had widow's walks and stuff. And it's like 3 stories, beautiful, big Victorian, whatever. I don't know if it's colonial or Victorian, but it's a beautiful house. It's white. And the woman, she's old. She's owned it forever. She won't sell it. They say it's haunted.
It's like the house never came to be.
Was she living there by herself?
No, nobody lives there at all, and nobody has forever, but it doesn't decay. It doesn't go, it just always looks the same. It always looks beautiful.
You ever been in it?
No, I've never been in it. It's beautiful, but she's not selling it, so you can't go in it because she won't let nobody in it. She says it's haunted. She doesn't put it up for sale. You can't get in it unless it goes up for sale, and then you want to walk through it, but you can't because she won't let nobody.
I bet she'll let me go in there. 10 to 1.
Yeah, I don't know. I never talked to her myself.
I think it's
So
I might have
it's
to
a
go.
judge.
I think it was a judge who owned it or something. He died or something. He was haunting that stuff.
He thinks a judge lived in it and he died, and he's probably the one haunting it. Jonathan says they're both on the keto diet. He can have no pasta, no pork, no bread. No pork? No
Oh,
pork?
you poor
Okay,
thing.
no sodas, no sugary juices. I didn't know about the pork thing. I don't think keto just specifies that you can't have pork, does it? Because I didn't know that. But anyway, yeah, I've done the
Haunted house, huh? Wow, I gotta find about
I
that.
give up bread, I give up milk, I give up most carbs, but I still have chips here and there. I have milk once in a great while. I wouldn't give that up totally, but I only drink 2% anyway.
I like to see
You
that
don't
house.
have to give that up on keto. So yeah, I'll take a picture someday of it and show it to you.
Oh,
Or a
Reese,
little video when I go by or something.
yeah, so that'll be fun. If I met the lady, I'll say, "Can I go in that house and look?" She'll say, no. So why not? You said it's haunted, right? Yeah. If you let me in there, I guarantee it won't be haunted when I walk through there. I'll clean it out for you. It won't be haunted anymore. I'm not letting you in there if you're going to do that. I like it haunted. I'll cleanse it out. They'll all run out. You hear people pattering feet running out the door. I got friends that people can't see, and it scares the hell out of everybody, and they run away. I can't help it. So I know one messes with me for. I got connections.
Wayne, Jonathan says, shoot, I'll take you to some real places that are haunted. We'd have to go do a road trip to Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
Well, you'll hear paddling feet run out the second door, out the back. And it won't be haunted anymore. They'll blame you, Jonathan, because you ruined it. Because you blame me there. They'll say, oh, now you killed our business. Thanks a lot, you. What'd you bring him for? What'd you bring him for? I said, well, he did. My sister, right? She says to me, oh, I know a place is haunted, right? And I'll bring you there, right? She'll bring me a lot of talk after what I said to her. I told her I'll clean the house, I'll walk through it, and I'll run out the back. So she don't want me going there. She's afraid I might ruin their business for them. Poor bastard.
Yeah. He says, my doctor that has been doing weight loss for over 30 years, that's what he told me. Pork isn't considered as a protein. All beef, chicken, fish, cuckoo, veggies. Cuckoo's veggies.
Pork is protein now. It
So
literally is.
Yeah, my son said it might not be considered protein, but he said it is protein.
trust me, you won't stick around whatsoever. What do you mean?
But I've seen a show based, I'm sure, on some kind of medical things, and this guy and this person ate pork, and like I guess if your pork ain't cooked right or something, there's like these, I don't know what it was, like a bug or something, and it attached to the person's spine from the pork. I don't know what it was, something in the pork that if you eat it and it's rare, it can actually go in your body and attach you. And what did it do to that person?
Horrible.
Yeah, it was horrible. Didn't they die though?
I don't remember. No,
It was built in a Native American burial. So
Or did they give it something and it got, no, the girl, it was the girl who had that pork problem. Yeah. And no, she was like having seizures and stuff, weren't she? And like having all these problems. And they found out it was from the pork, that she got like a parasite or something and it attached to her.
maybe
From
I'll get
pork.
maybe I'll get that Native American dead ones to do a rain dance with me. I'll do a little rain dance with them and make it rain. I'll make it rain. I'll go, oh, I guess, and make them all dance with me.
You mean, oh. And you have to really loud. And you're just like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, they'll dance with me, and Johnson say, what the heck? I say, see, I tell you, the dead even talks to me, see? They won't bother me. And I say, that's it. If you respect them and don't disrespect people when they're dead, they won't do anything to you. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Pork should totally be fully cooked. But, you know, hey, if your doctor says you shouldn't eat it or you don't eat it, don't eat it. It's not the biggest thing in the world, right? There's lots of other meat in the world.
Don't
Pork's
eat it.
just one white meat.
remember.
Chicken is my favorite. I mean, not to be weird, I do love me steak and stuff, but chicken, it's just so versatile. You could do so much with it. Yeah, my grandmother was Native American. I'm Native American. My grandfather was Irish. My father was Italian.
That's good.
Yep.
Moves.
So I wouldn't go anywhere where there's a native of any kind of burial ground. You do not disrespect the burial grounds. Don't even mess with those things.
No, you don't.
You'll get into more crap than you even want to think about.
Especially you.
Yeah, you don't mess with the Indian stuff. That stuff is not good juju you want to frig with.
That's right.
Not
See,
the dog that should be sorry. Well, you can cheese, Jonathan, for right. You can eat all the cheese you want. Have you heard of all the cool recipes? Now you guys can start trying them. Like you can take mozzarella. You can, I think they like put it on parchment paper and put it in the oven, and you can make like pizzas out of mozzarella. You can make like mozzarella as your base for your pizza. It's like Haddon's or something, and then you can put stuff on it. or do your cauliflower thing. There's a whole bunch of stuff you could do. You could do what are they called? Chaffles?
That can clog your ass up if you eat too much cheese too.
Yeah, well, they can also have fruits and vegetables and stuff that would help you too, you know. Hey, Mary.
Oh wow, the stupid computer. Blame the computer, not me. I ain't the one that did it.
I
Stupid.
can also take you to W Schoolhouse that they have based off of the movie Jeepers Creepers. I want to
Yeah,
go there.
yeah, right. No, nothing's gonna bother me, John.
Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers?
I could chase them all out of there. I'm powerful. I don't worry about that.
Mary says, "Hey Wayne, how you doing? What happened to you earlier? Hi Italian, how are you? I'm good. Hi TJ, how are you?
The stupid computer. That's what happened. It wasn't my fault. The stupid PC and the internet. I think it was you
Yeah,
two that did it. I
yeah,
swear.
it keeps messing up here and there. I mean, I thought it was funny when Joe's like, yeah, I was thinking, after whatever, what did he say after it fizzled or whatever? He was thinking he might not want to go back or whatever after you had that problem, and I'm like, well, it was kind of the computer though. You can't really do anything about that.
No, it's fine now.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Hey Cajun, how's it going, man?
Aging,
Boudreaux.
All right, Trace, you want to come up, man? You can come up.
Yeah, I like sweet potato in a pie. That's the only way I'm eating it. Other than that, all right, regular potato all day long.
Johnson, I ain't bugged by spirits. Believe me, I turn tough ones on. And I'm not scared of no one. I don't care. Give a damn who they are. I'm not scared of nothing. All right. I proved myself a long time ago. Never mess with me. So, Cage, you want to come up? I'll give you the link. Let me know. I'm not afraid of nothing. You just don't disrespect the Native Americans' burial ground, though.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm afraid of a stinky fart in a dark room. Then I can't get out fast enough.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Ah, let me out. Where's the door? Oh man, no sweets, no fried food. Oh, that stinks. Tomorrow I'm making no fried food, so that's fine. I'm just making Italian bread pizzas and French bread pizzas.
Not me. I'm not scared of nothing. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not. I don't care. Nothing bothers me. Okay, let me give you the link.
Yeah,
Not,
I wish I wasn't scared of anything.
I'm
My
not.
life would have been a lot easier if I didn't have any fears. But they say only a foolish person don't feel something. You feel something. Everybody feels something. But
Not me.
like, I have lots of fears. A lot of them have held me back in my life a lot. So, and some of them are not things that like outwardly I'm a tough person. I can deal with anything, but inwardly I have a lot of like anxieties and stuff. No fast food. Oh, that stinks, man. I mean, I don't eat fast food that often, but once in a while, a nice cheeseburger, so I don't have to make anything from Burger King's or anything like that. Cajun said he could come up. Okay, cool.
I gave him the link, so it's in the
Yep,
chat.
I seen that after I said that to you. Wayne, we're friends, but I'm not gonna believe that. No offense. Yeah, like I said, people think. I mean, people are afraid of. Most people is afraid
Well,
of something.
I
So.
proved myself to people before. I'm not going to prove it again. I proved myself really well, and I stand by it. I don't care what anybody says. Nothing scares me. Nothing. And I'm not afraid of nothing either. So
So
I'm
you're
not.
no fun around Halloween then. We can't dress up like a clown and stand outside your windows and mess with you.
I don't care. Nothing
Because
scares me.
everybody's scared of clowns. I know I am.
I'm not scared of them.
Hey, Woodrow.
What's going
What's
on,
up,
man?
Miss Christo? Wayne, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm still hobbling,
Mm.
but I'm there.
Yeah.
Still having problems with your leg or your knee or whatever it was?
Oh yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Went to
And
the
your
doctor.
back or whatever?
Went to the doctor yesterday. Oh yeah, it's 3 blockages. Now I got to do a CT scan. I don't know why I didn't do that to start with. CT scan to see how much I'm blocked
Oh, wow.
because the ultrasounds, when they did that, trying to look at that main aorta coming from your heart down to your groin area and then Y off of your iliac arteries. You can't see how much right there. So he wants to do a CT scan and see how much I'm blocked. Anyway, probably 2 for sure, maybe 3 stents.
Nah.
Mhm.
Nope, I don't think so. Nope.
Yeah, that's horrible. You got a lot of stuff to go through still, huh? So what's a
Yeah,
blockage mean though? What is it blockaged by? Like blockage,
ar-
what's that mean?
artery, arteries blocked.
Okay. So the artery, so kind of like maybe a clot or too much like stuff inside that has grown in there. What is it
Yeah,
called? Yeah.
plaque.
I think I've heard. Yeah, plaque. Yeah, that's what I've heard of.
Yeah, he didn't say. I think he said plaque, a long time ago. But I remember when I went to get a pick line right here. The guy asked me, he says, I said I had one, a year and a half ago. I said I had one here, but I said, oh, right here. But I says, anyway, it was one of them, and I said, but it was on the wrong side from my IV, my Christmas tree, because I had a bunch of light bulbs and ornaments on that thing. Uh, your IV tree, I had like shit 6 bags hanging down from there. And at one
Wow.
time, 6 or 7. Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff going in me.
Wow.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay Mary. But anyway, so I said I like to have it on this side. Uh, that way I can, go to the bathroom easier. Without
Hmm.
having to undo all that stuff and everything. And look, when I gotta go to the bathroom, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, I
To
understand
pee,
that.
I don't want to pee all over myself.
Right? I
And
understand that.
so I got that, the pick line. He was going in, and he was about right here, because what it does, it goes here, goes up your arm, right here, and then down, into your aorta to uh, get your nutrients,
Yeah.
because you can't get you can't get nutrients in those big IV bags. It's like baby food, in
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
bags, and it's too thick, so it
Hmm.
won't go in any little vein.
Yeah.
It's gotta go in a big artery.
Oof.
So anyway, he was going here with it, but I could hear it, conk 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 conk, and
E.
he's like, "What?" I says, "You had you dammed up right there in the river." He said, "Yeah, it got some plaque or something in there." And I mean, he was hitting it hard. I could hear that in my ear,
Oof.
and it was in my vein. It was like pow, pow. Like, mm-hmm. So well, that one didn't go through. So he says, "I think I'm gonna have to go to the other side." I said, "Okay, either way." But he didn't. Oh no, he went back in with a different one, and it was the same side. While he was already in there, in that artery. Uh,
Hmm.
he uh, he went in, but it didn't go as long. The other one was about 40 inches long, 36 inches, 3 foot long.
Wow.
This one
Huh.
wasn't as long. Yeah, yeah, that thing goes down, into your
Deep.
aorta
Yeah.
and all that, disperse those nutrients. Anyway,
Yeah.
because I seen it when it came out, and the guy took it out like that. He went whip. He like whipped it out. Like you're doing a bull whip.
Yeah.
Pow.
Wow.
Man, that thing was that long. I mean, damn.
Wow.
I said, I didn't know that was in me. He's like, oh yeah. This one wasn't but about, I think 2 foot long or something.
Mhm.
Here, that's a foot. Yeah, 2 foot.
Huh.
So, yeah, plaque. That affects your order. I forgot to tell the doctor about that. I think he might know about it.
Hmm.
Mm.
Is there a way to get plaque out of your veins once it's built up in there?
Well, you know, that's what the stent's for.
Oh, okay. To keep it open so it doesn't like close up or whatever, right?
Yeah, and it does move, you know, because the doctor said I got to put a stent on this side, which I was blocked a little bit on this side, but he says I got to put a stent on the right artery, because when I open up the left one, all that stuff's gonna go straight to the right one. You know, that's how fast that blood flows.
Yep.
And he says we don't want no blockage there. You know, so
Wow.
you know, fix the problem before it becomes a problem, or fix the issue before it becomes a problem.
Yeah, definitely. Especially anything to do with your arteries, your heart. You definitely want to keep on that stuff.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
important.
keep on top of that. Yeah.
Definitely.
Uh-huh.
It does not sound like a fun journey, though. Holy moly, I cannot imagine having something stuck in there and hearing it in my ears, like going through my veins. Oy, oy.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago, and I remember that well. I gotta get
Wow.
some coffee. I'll be right back.
Take it easy. Getting up,
Y'all
okay?
talk about something else. We might as well change the subject. Ow, ow.
uh,
Well,
Me and Wayne was talking about that this morning,
mm.
and then
oh,
he had a
yep.
problem. Then he
Then my
had a
whole
problem.
internet went.
His computer or something. Restream had a hiccup, and I was left to take over.
I saw the end of it. I saw the end of it. I was like, where'd Wayne go? What's Cajun doing up there? And then I swore at the end there was you and some other person and not Wayne. And I'm like, who the heck and what? And then everybody was gone. And I'm like, what happened? I didn't even get to meet. I was like, oh, they're on. Let's go on. I'll go on. Nope.
Oh, it was a glitch, as I think it called it.
Yep.
It's not
Well,
doing it
hopefully
now.
that glitch stays away. That was horrible.
Well, I fixed it. I had to reboot the modems and
Yeah.
everything. No problem now.
Mary, what I could say is everybody's human. Definitely even Wayne. We all have days. And Jonathan, I am the same way, but they wouldn't have time to get the fear of God in them because it would be over. You mess with my family and forget about it. There is no time left for you. You're in trouble.
I'm still laughing. I hear that. You don't know me too well, so leave the subject well enough alone and be fine. No, I don't talk about that stuff anyway. I don't want people to stop bothering me about that either, because everybody hears that. They're gonna come looking for me. So, oh, you're a psychic. You gotta talk to people. I said, I don't want to be bothered. That's why I don't talk about it. And if people hear me, they might say, oh, then I can talk to him about something. I don't want people bothering me about that.
You'll end up like Whoopi Goldberg on that ghost movie.
People be bothering me left and right on here. So, oh, can you cleanse my house? What nothing to do with that.
Yeah, well, if a whole bunch of ghosts find out that you have these abilities, they'll also come bothering you.
Then they'll be kicked in the ass by me too.
Yeah, that's what like that show Ghost that Whoopi Goldberg. Oh, she had a horrible time. She's like, get out of here.
That stupid show, stupid movie Ghost.
I love that movie. It's so cute. I mean, I love Whoopi Goldberg. She's funny, and I love Patrick Swayze. The woman, Demi Moore, she was all right. She weren't bad, but yeah, I love it. I mean, anything with Patrick Swayze in it. Come on.
I just think it's crazy though. People, the ghosts don't like to be mocked either. They don't like spirit boxes either. Use them in graveyards either, because it disturbs them. They don't want to be bothered in their graves. They don't want to be pestered or anything.
Yeah, I respect graveyards. I don't walk on people's graves. I walk around them. I stay right into the walkways. I will not step on a person's grave. I wouldn't dance in a graveyard.
I was welcomed in one day by the dead,
Mhm.
because I was helping them get people to clean up the place. And they said, anytime you want to come by, you're welcome to come by. So,
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
so
Well, at least today my hernia feels better, though. It's been 3 days that it's been acting up, but today it's better. So I guess whatever I'm doing is working.
You got your what? Your hernia?
Yeah, I have a hernia. I have diverticulitis.
Oh, okay. Where's your hernia at?
It's like I think it's in my stomach. It started off around my belly button because when I had the diverticulitis surgery, they said when they cut my muscles that it started there at the incision because that's where it was the weakest. And they said usually after those surgeries, people get a hernia there. But it seems to be in my stomach because when it's high, which I don't even know where my stomach is, but it's high up. And when I push on it, because I can feel it, it bubbles up, it blows up when it gets whatever I have to push on it. And then, after you push on it, you hear gargling, and then after that, you better watch out because it's gonna fart. So it's got to be in my stomach somewhere, I figure.
Oh, okay. Well, no, actually, it's in your intestine.
Okay, in my intestines, but I can feel
Yeah.
it when it squishes out, and then I have to squish it back in.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
I
but
have
it
one in
goes
my
back in.
upper GI. In fact, I asked the doctor about it,
Mm-hmm.
the name of it, because my mama had one. It's a hiatal hernia.
Yep.
Hiatal, yeah, hiatal. I'm gonna have to try to look that up. And anyway, I know what it is. It's in your tube going down to your
Yep.
stomach. Okay, it's not
Yep.
in the stomach, and it's a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a little pocket on the side, and your
Yep.
food gets caught on there,
Yep.
and it don't want to go down. And man, that hurts.
Yeah, I had to push it through because what I've been doing is
Oh
overeating.
yeah, I kind of do.
Yep.
I know it's not. I'm not doing anything, but it makes me
Mm-hmm.
feel like I'm helping it. And a little bit of water will help, like wash it down, so to speak.
Yep.
But not a lot, because
Mm-hmm.
then your water want to come back up. I mean, a tiny little sips of water that helps. And my mama was the same way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
and you
I
can't
got
strain because won't it make you puke or something?
yeah, sometimes when it's caught real hard.
Yep.
Yeah, in fact, you need to. It wants to, and it's gonna come.
Yep.
Up. If it doesn't go down, it's gonna come up.
Yep. Yep.
One way or the other, up or down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather it go down than up. But I know that only started. I mean, it's hit me before. Before I
Yep.
had my top plate, because I got a top plate, dentures,
Yep. Uh-huh.
and I don't eat with it all the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time, no. I take them out and I eat.
Yep.
Well, it depends on what I'm eating, like a brisket or whatever, some long grain beef. That has to be chewed up or cut up real fine, and
Yep.
then no problem. Especially like a burrito. The burrito shells, the soft tortilla shells, a little dry.
Yep. Yep.
And then the meat, beef meat, has to be cut real fine. If not, I can't chew it. I mean, you're not gonna. I can't chew it without top teeth. I got bottom teeth, but not the
Yeah.
top one.
Yeah.
So it's not chewed properly, and it gets caught in that damn hernia. Boy, that, like I said, that hurts.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm imagine. I mean, I know mine doesn't have pain. Hardly ever does it get any kind of pain, but it gets like a burning sensation when it's been irritated too long and I squish it through. And believe me, when I squish it, you know it's working because I can feel it pop back in. And then, like I said, it makes this sound that's gurgly, like a weird sound, like your stomach's rumbling, but it ain't. And then I fart right afterwards. So it's like my ear gets stuck too. It's like, hey, it's a warning sound. If you hear it, get out the way. You don't want to
That,
be seeing what comes next.
yeah, I've worked construction. I've had crews. We've built houses. We
Yeah,
frame one up, black it in. Felt tar paper on the roof,
yeah,
and windows and doors set. The house was blacked in. Ready for sheetrock, plumbing, electric. And move in. And we gonna go on to the next one where with each I had two houses I was building. One was right next to each other.
yeah.
And so we was the same porta potty. And then they had
Hmm.
another house that come up, so there's more people in that porta potty.
Oh boy.
And it was and then they come once a week to empty it. Man, sometimes man, you walk in there like, God, no, that guy had a bellyache.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we go fishing at this one spot because, like, where I'm at an age where if I'm going fishing, I want to be next to a place I go to the bathroom. Like, it has to be somewhere I can go to the bathroom if I got to go because I can't go 3 or 4 hours without going to the bathroom. There's no way. So we go to this place with a porta potty, but I swear they never cleaned it out. I literally had to clean it before I could even go in there. I brought like spray. I brought like bleach wipes. It was so horrible. I couldn't go in it. Even when they cleaned it, it stunk. It was like, what the heck? They dumped it one time while we were there. It's like, oh my God. I swear it'd been months.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody tried to paint the place. I hate porta potties. I'm anti porta potty, but if I gotta go and there's a clean one, I'd rather go there than in the woods.
Yeah, like all the festivals here, like Mardi Gras and all that. They got downtown, and they stage different areas. They'll have uh, like 40 porta potties just
Huh.
for Mardi Gras.
Wow. Yeah,
Hell,
I
you get
imagine.
like 6,000, 7,000 people at any given time. You got a lot of people need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I would imagine. And the Mardi Gras, they're probably half drunk, so they really got to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, they
Pee a
drinking and
lot.
drinking and drinking. They drinking
Yeah.
and drinking and drinking, and it's going down. They got to come out.
Oh yeah.
And then they got all the bar rooms. On Second Street. There's 4 bars there in that area. So they got those bathrooms also. So
Yep.
that's 8 bathrooms there.
That's a lot of bathrooms. Holy
You get
moly.
an average 50 bathrooms. On the average, yeah, that's a lot.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I'd hate to have their bill on how much that would cost to have that many porta potties. Maine took all the porta potties out. Like they used to have porta potties at like your rest stops and stuff. They took them all out. Like, well, we have one at the.
Brought one back.
Yeah, didn't they have one at? Isn't there one still at the lake?
We do.
I don't even know if the lake one's there
Rest
still.
areas on the interstate.
Oh, YMCA.
Yeah, we need that.
No, a rest area on. We have a rest area right by our lake where we live, and it's right across from it. And there used to be a porta potty there, and they took it out. There used to be a porta potty at the park. They took that out because they said it costed them too much
$1 million.
$1 million to keep upkeeping them, and they just didn't want to do it no more.
For porta potties.
I guess so. I don't know why it would cost.
Yeah, no, somebody was putting money in their pocket from that.
Probably.
Man. Yeah, porta potties, man, that don't cost, but delivery fee and then the cleaning fee. It's like 2 of them is like I think $40 a week.
Sounds like someone is on the take, taking money.
Yeah, they patting somebody's
Yeah.
pocket. Yeah, hey, if you if we let you get the contract for the porta potty, this is like the mayor talking. I'm the mayor, and I'm talking to the owner of the porta potty company. Hey, if I get you
Yeah.
to deliver the porta potties and maintain them, I want my finder's fee. I want like a 10%. Okay, nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stupid thing is the one they took across from the lake isn't an actual porta potty that you can move. It was an actual plot that was built out of wood, and that just has a seat, and they just had to empty it. It's always been there. It wasn't even a green porta potty thing.
Wow.
Yeah, and they took that too. The jerks. I don't know if somebody was sleeping in there or what. They were taking all the toilet paper. Maybe the toilet paper cost too much. I don't know, but they took it, and all that's there is the enclosure. It's gone. Just wood. It's like, what the heck? I fish across from there. I used to be able to go pee there if I had to go. It's right across the road.
I bring towel when we used to go on a trip or whatever. No, but I always carried paper towels or a roll of toilet paper
Mm-hmm.
in the vehicle. Always, because you never know
Oh yeah.
when something's gonna hit you if you're on the road and you drink I don't know something a fountain or say a bad Coke or a bad beer, a green beer or something.
Yep.
Man, yeah, something's gonna hit you and you gotta go. They used to have a rest area on Highway 82 on the way to Holly Beach and Rutherford Beach. When I was a kid, it was
Yep.
just a little pull over off the side of the road. There wasn't no interstate. This is, every now and then you see a car pass. And it was an old country road down in the marsh, and got some big oak trees, and that's where we used to go pee behind the oak trees. They were so big, so huge.
Yeah.
They were like 6 foot from left to right, the bottom of them. The big trunks, and then the big branches, this big
Wow.
around, going to the ground. All that
Hmm.
Spanish moss and all that, like you see on TV. We got that down here. That's real stuff. And and as big as they show it on TV, it is. And man, we were kids. We used to just go pee behind there. My mama, she used to go behind the oak tree and squat down, and some napkins, wipe a galette.
Yep. Yeah, well, have you seen what Duck Dynasty does? Duck Dynasty bought a toilet seat that hooks to the back of your your ball on your truck, so that if they gotta go, they bring toilet paper with them. They hook that thing to the ball of their truck. They take their turd and
Man,
they leave.
I know it's even better. One of those toilet seats on a 5-gallon bucket
Yeah.
with a trash can, 13,
Hmm.
13-gallon trash bag liner in it. And that way you ain't got to get your hands near, the poo and all that. You just,
Yeah. Yeah.
boom, and you're done. 10 cents or whatever. I don't know. Trash bags ain't that cheap. So I buy, what, 200? I get them off of Amazon. And I don't have to buy Ziploc bags, trash bags. I don't buy that from the store. I don't waste my money at the store. That stuff's too expensive.
That's for
I
sure.
get
That's for
I
sure.
get my bags from Amazon, and it's Glad. The double zipper and the stand up. The bottom folds out and it stands
Yep.
up on its own. I get 140 for like $8, $7 or $8. Every
Oh, that's a good
every
deal.
4 months, they automatically send it to me, and they take it out of the bank.
Ah,
So hey,
that's convenient.
I think I got 100 bags in the box, and I'm thinking next month I'm fixing to get another. We don't waste them, but uh, I don't have no problem using a bag because we got so many.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've thought like me and my husband, I don't like we had a canoe and we only took it out like once I think, and the one time we took it out, that's the time I got like I had to go. Let's just say the runs, you know what I'm saying? And I had to go in a porta potty there before I could go on the canoe because we don't have a porta potty in our canoe. And it's like, from now on, we were looking at boats. I'm like, we got to get one with a toilet. If it ain't got a toilet, I'm going to put a toilet on
No,
it.
you don't need
I
that. You
don't
don't need
care.
that. Jump in the water, hang on to the boat, let it all out.
No, literally, people like his sister told me they get drunk and they go fishing there. And when they gotta go, they just lean their ass over that side of the boat. And I'm like, what are you crazy? You're eating that fish. What are you joking? I fish in that pond.
Oh my
In a
God.
pond?
What a
Well,
conversation.
it don't matter. They got
It's
worse than that down there.
it's a
Yeah, they
lake,
got worse than that down
What a
there.
technically.
conversation we're having today about going pool and everything. What is with this?
It can happen anywhere, anytime. You never know when that's
The
gonna
How
get
hernia,
you.
how
the
did that
hernia started
conversation?
that.
Yeah.
I told my husband, I said, listen, if it hits me when I'm in the boat, I'm jumping out and I'm going to swim to shore because I ain't pooping in the boat.
Oh, gee. I don't,
I don't care.
I don't know. I really don't know about this conversation.
But I did catch a fish that day. And luckily for me, I didn't have to go to the bathroom again until I go home. But I got a nice fish that day and it was worth it.
Big mouth thing.
Yeah, I got a big mouth bass and we brought it home. First fish I ever cleaned and killed and catched and ate. And it was
Go get
good.
on the dock. I'll be back.
All
So,
right, take care. Take it easy, okay? Take your time. So, Crystal, you're something. I'm telling you. I don't know.
hey,
I
stuff
don't know
happens.
how you come up with these conversations, but my sake, I'm saying, what the hell are this conversation going?
Hey, I can get anybody into any kind of weird conversation just because it happens. Like stuff happens. You got to talk about life.
Yeah, I know. That's why I put it as a random chat. And believe me, you hear some funny things that people talk about. Oh my God, I'm saying.
That's for sure.
Shit, and they have to talk about.
Why does that have to happen when you're on a boat, though? Couldn't it hit you somewhere else? Like, that had to be the worst
When you
timing.
go out, you having some fun. Someone starts boring you, and then you have to take a dump somewhere. So what do you say? You're in the lake, so you jump in the lake. Like is that jump in
Yeah.
the lake and go in the water? So you said,
I'd swim to shore first. I don't swim in my own poop. I'm out. I swim in that lake. I eat fish out of that lake. I'm not happy when anybody tells me they went to the bathroom in there. Like, that's gross, man. What's your problem? Right? The poo
They
killed the
couldn't hold
fish.
it.
What do you think that's going to do
They
to you?
couldn't hold it, so they jumped in and shit in the water. I don't know.
Back in the old days, all of the cabins that were around that lake used to empty their sewers out into the lake, and then they stopped it because people were getting swimmer's itch, and they were also getting. My aunt Celia was swimming one time, and she opened her mouth swimming because she was, swimming, and she opened her mouth when she came up for air. Well, there was a big turd floating towards her mouth, and my mom screamed, "Celia, watch out for the turd!" Man, my aunt Celia is like 400 pounds, but she ran faster than you ever seen a woman run before. She ran away from that turd so fast. My mom said, "I never seen somebody that big move so fast."
Oh,
She was scared of that turd.
like,
If I knew that would have scared my aunt, I would have thrown one of those big baby roofs in there a long time ago.
oh, jeez.
Damn. What did I just walk into?
Yeah, so they cleaned up that lake. No more poo floating in the lake. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Now I guess they're all sinkers. Back then they were floaters.
Yeah. Be careful the one with the.
It reminds me of that show. You ever seen what was that show with that guy? What was that guy? The guy in that show, the detective, no, not the pet detective, the guy who went and did the places, the guy, health
Larry the
inspector.
Cable
You ever seen
Guy.
that health inspector? Right? You remember what he said about that
Larry the
girl?
Cable Guy.
I'm gonna do whatever to you. You're going down, you piece of shit. Not me. I'm a floater.
Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh.
I love that part.
Oh,
They had a show with one of them that was floating, but it was actually a baby root. It had peanuts in it.
Yeah, I know. Yep, I've seen that too. And the guy takes a bite out of it. I wanted to do that to my aunt because now I know she's scared of turds. I was like, why didn't I ever have a baby Ruth on me?
My cousin made a video of me coming out the porta potty at the K-Bone Festival, and my cousin owned K-Bone, the radio station,
Yeah.
and I had some chocolate that they got off their motorhome, and it was I think it was a piece of Kit Kat, and I smeared chocolate all over my hand. And I come out the porta potty and I was like, "Hey, anybody got any toilet paper? They ain't got none in there."
And mess with people.
And they,
Then you start licking your
oh
fingers.
yeah, I
Oh,
did.
never mind.
I
I'll just
did.
clean it myself. Did you? He licked his
We had
fingers.
a crowd of people over there because Paul was leaning up on the door, and I was like, "Hey, let me out of here, man! Come on, I'm suffocating. I can't breathe." And
Hey,
this was before
hey.
the can't breathe whatever. And I was like, "Come on!" So there was a crowd, gathering around. 'Cause we was backstage, behind the bands and all that. I mean, no, there was people back. We wasn't. We were on the outside part of the pavilion, but they had a line of porta potties on that wall, and those were the cleanest ones, because the general public usually don't go back there. They just
Yeah,
they on stage toward the front. There's a huge brick
yeah,
cinder block wall behind the porta potties, and on the other side of that wall there's a stage and the band facing the other way. So there was a crowd of people, you know, they were gathering around to see why Paul was holding the porta potty door closed, you know, with somebody in there yelling. And when I
Hmm.
come out, and I'm like, man, I need some toilet paper. They out in there. Anybody got any? Got an extra roll?
Yeah.
Man, yeah, and I started licking my fingers like that. That was something else. I don't know if Paul put that up on the Facebook page, the radio station's Facebook page, or on YouTube or what.
That'd be funny.
Oh yeah,
That'd be funny to see.
only Boo,
Yeah, that's exactly what I'd do too.
only Boo would do that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Especially after that. I don't know. You touched them. I wonder if they freaked out. You know, like, hey. Yeah, that'd be funny. Next time you don't hold the door on somebody, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I get a blowout.
Well, if you wanted to save that toilet for just yourself, you could have wiped it all over the walls and they would have thought there was poos and nobody would have wanted to go in there.
No, I wouldn't go in
You're like,
there. Somebody try to paint the walls.
right?
Muddy brown color.
Yeah.
Mississippi River brown.
Imagine if you came out of there like Jim Carrey did after going in that big fish tank and he comes out, he's like, do not go in there. It's all wet. Like he fell in the porta potty and came back out. Yeah, that'd be horrible. I'm scared of those things. I don't like them. There's a spider underneath there somewhere just waiting to get your butt while you're sitting there. I ain't doing
Oh
it.
yeah.
I hate those things. I try really not to get near
Flush
them.
the toilet before you sit on it and see if any little spiders or whatever come out of there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate spiders. Ugh,
You know, snakes can get up in there
they freak
too.
me out. Yeah, that freaked me out too. But in Maine, the only thing I ever usually had to worry about was spiders. So I don't usually go anywhere where there's snakes roaming around too much. Like we never found any in the toilets. No snakes. Not here.
Too far north. Too cold.
Good. I like that. I like being cold. If that keeps that crap away,
Yeah, but you know what?
I'd be as scared of a crab if I saw it walking
When
by
it's
me.
cold like that, snakes actually are looking for a warm place, you know? Which the water's not warm, don't get me
Hmm.
wrong. You know, I'm not saying that the water's warm in the sewage pipes or
Hmm.
whatever, you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
But it would take a lot for a snake, like if you got a house in the country with a septic tank, you know, like a hoot system.
Yeah.
And, because that's actually clean water that comes out the other end. You know, they saying you can drink it. I wouldn't try it, but you know, I've seen them test the water. You know, test my water. You know, at my house, out of there, and it's drinkable. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, a snake would have to be in the ditch or the area it's draining into. You know, where your fuel pipe uh,
Yeah. Where the leach
runs
bed
out
is.
at. Usually in the ditch. You know,
Yeah. They call ours a
we
leach
got
bed.
we call it fuel bed down here. Same thing.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
the snake would have to get in the pipe, crawl all the way to the septic tank, and then get up because the septic tanks they have downspouts like that. They just
Yeah.
don't empty
Yep.
in like that. Well, the other end doesn't. You know, it's got a downspout on it. So it would have to get up in that
Hmm.
downspout and then go back up and then toward the house. And that main pipe is connected to your toilet. But they got a P trap, S trap in that toilet, and there's a flap in there too. So some toilets have them, some don't. It depends on the make. So that snake would have to go through a lot of stuff to get in that toilet.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Oh look, I think that's the one about the car around here. Yeah. See? Oxford County law enforcement respond to incident and gunshots heard in South Chris. That's the car from that guy. That guy was in that case. Oh, somebody my mom knew. He stole the police officer. Well, they had him in custody or something, and then he got loose and he stole like the police chief's truck, and then they had to chase him around, and then he like shot gunshots at him, and then he crashed, and then he stole another one of their cars, and he took off again, and they had to go get him, and he crashed that one too, and they had to freaking replace all those two vehicles that he did, and it was their own fault. They left the door open. And he just ran right into it. You could see him do it. And on the Sun Journal that I showed Wayne, because we have stories around where I live about ghosts and stuff, it actually has the videos on here about it. Huh?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is. They didn't steal one, but two.
Yeah, at one time. Like, at the same chase, you'd think once they catch you, that would be it. But no, that ain't it.
Or he kicked his police chief in the chest or something and then fell over the place.
Yeah, I guess he kicked the police chief in the chest, and then the guy fell over and got in his car.
Damn.
Huh.
Sparta kick. Huh?
Yeah, that guy was crazy, though. Yeah.
A Spartan kick.
I've been on here
Yeah, I'm glad I never met that
2
guy.
hours and 37 minutes long. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, we've been on for a while
They keep
tonight.
shutting my chat off. Restream, you're gonna get kicked in the ass. You don't leave my chat alone. Hold on, we are gonna reconnect it. You asshole.
You need to use StreamYard until you run out of time, and then you go to Restream as a backup.
Wow, look at that, honey. Even their house is under the water there.
Floods.
Cliff River. Floods, yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky.
Well,
There's a lot of them. Bad flooding problems. You know, all these cold fronts that's coming down, and
you read connected again to chat, so I think it's getting we're on here for like 2:38. I don't know if they are telling me that, you know, if they keep shutting the chat down. I don't know.
did you restart your computer? Did you
Maybe.
reboot it?
Oh yeah, I did today. I fixed everything.
Okay.
I can't do that. Yeah, I don't know. The last person I saw that say anything was Mary, and she said she had to go. Bye to everybody. But I probably gotta go anyway because it's about time for my bedtime.
All right. Good night, there, Crystal.
Yep, I'm waiting on Johnny, and when he gets here, nobody's gonna better hear anything with that dog barking.
All right. All right. Well, I'll see you guys
All right,
later.
Crystal, good seeing you again. Wayne, I'm gonna I'm gonna jet out too. I'm gonna do like horse shit and hit the trail. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you, everybody.
All
Everybody
right.
have a good night.
As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Bleach out.
See ya.
All right, so we're gonna end this now. So everybody have a great night, and we'll see each other tomorrow on Custom Screen Printing. Everybody have a good night, and bye-bye. Here comes the national anthem.